I swear. I don't know if you're on here already, Miss Crizzy. Crizzle Drizzle Girl. Oh my god. We all like, I swear, we all match up so well. Oh my god, I swear. Dan's like always late too. We're all late. We're all late. I'm pretty sure Sean will be late. Even I'm pretty sure we're perfect. We're all right on time. Let's see here. Oopsie. Wait a minute. There we go. I had to pick something. Oh, okay. So I'm on and I don't know what I'm doing yet. I guess I'm still organizing my stuff, waiting for other people to get on. Hold on, let me get my other phone on. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, let's see. Trying to watch. Very cool, very cool. Okay, hold on. Dun, 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 dun. I guess this is good. Okay. I don't know where to put this. I guess right. Uh-oh, hold on. I'm getting there. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Guess that's okay. There we go. Okay. We are set. Now just breathe until people come on. And then Sean from Intuitive Insights, I'm sure he'll be on soon too. But actually, I should probably get off real quick and see if he got my message that I'm getting on now. Because, yeah, it was supposed to be like an hour ago. Okay, hold on one second, okay? It's like coming through or something. Okay, so let's just take out. Okay, I think I need to get like in the tarot mood, so I'm just going to play with some cards for a little bit while we wait for Sean and people to come on. It's very early for live for me, I guess, kind of, somewhat. I've been doing a little bit early lives lately, but still. Let's see. Can someone my drink? Okay. I'm gonna mess with these cards just a little bit. Woofy goofy tunes. Very cool. Hi, hi, hi. How are you doing? See it in the chat. What's going on? Are we doing some tarot today? I am just messing with some cards for a minute. Just gonna pull a couple cards and see what comes out. Just for fun. And then Sean with Intuitive Insights, he should be on pretty soon. He's gonna be joining me split screen today, and we're gonna be reading together. He's a really intuitive reader. Really cool. You guys will like him. So yeah, as soon as he comes on, we'll like really start this up, and he should be here pretty soon. Okay, let me pull. Why are my cards backwards? Strength was backwards on the deck. Why does? I wonder if my camera is dirty. It just the quality doesn't look so great today. I bet my camera is dirty, but it's okay. Uh, yeah. Just keep going. Keep doing it. Mhm. Like that country song. If you're going through hell, keep on going. Don't look back. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. See? The fool. Just go with it. Go with things. What's up with the quality? I don't have anything to clean it off with. Oh, maybe. Let me see. Let me use my little tarot, one of my little tarot bags to clean. Aren't they pretty? All my little tarot pouches. I like them. Little drawstring, soft, like velvet bags. I love it. Okay, you're not going to see anything for a minute. I'm going to try to clean off the camera lens a little. Okay, see if that helps. I feel like it's like ASMR or something. I don't know. Why is I don't know what's going on. One second, guys. I don't. It just looks like the camera's kind of weird today. I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting in here. Anyways, okay, we will go with it. Dude, I've been looking all over for these cards. What a dork. That's kind of cool. That's actually really cool. So I have been literally, I have a couple decks of Lenormand cards, right? And this one right here, this deck of Lenormand cards, I have been looking all over for it. I have a little box that I usually keep it in, but like these ones I keep in its little box. But for some reason, it was in this little tarot pouch. Like, what the? I've been looking all over for it, all over. I'm not kidding, for a long time. And it's been in here the whole time. I had no clue. But hey, now I found him. I actually wanted to use them today, so that's perfect, right? Pretty cool. See, everything, reasons for everything, reasons for all. Hi, Wolfie Goofy Tunes. Wait, are you coming in under two different accounts? Your profile picture is like one way in some of the highs and another way in some of the other highs. You should sub to my channel with both of those channels. Are you a channel? Tell me if you have a channel, say yes, and I will screenshot it and go sub to you later too. Okay? But I see two accounts. You should sub to me with both of those accounts. Hi. How's it going? Yeah, Woofy Goofy. Yes. Do you have a channel? Okay, let me screenshot it. Okay, I screenshotted it. After my live today, let me even write it down. Woofy Goofy sub. After my channel, or after my channel, after my live today, I'll go to your channel and sub, okay? And you sub to me. Thank you, Mama of Boys. How are you? I haven't seen you in a little bit. For sure, for sure. But you will be first because I just got on, so you'll be first. But I'd like to wait for to do it for Sean to get on, so we can both read together for you because we read together really well. Our readings tend to like kind of bounce off each other, and it's really cool. So if you're fine with that, go ahead and send. I prefer PayPal or Cash App just because YouTube takes such a big chunk if you send a super chat. But either way is fine. And then Sean and I will be splitting anything we get today. So you do that. And oh, but the donations are a little different today. I guess we could work with whatever, but in general, to do like a good reading today, I wrote it in the description and stuff. We're doing $20 readings today because we both tend to kind of read, do quite a few cards and read pretty good into things. But yeah, I guess whatever sent we will figure out and deal with. But yeah, you do that. And let me go out and message him and see what's up because we were supposed to be on at 8 today. It's already almost an hour later. So, did you? Okay. It's almost like an hour later. And are we charging? Well, we do free readings too and stuff, but it takes a lot of time to be on here and to do the channels and stuff. And unfortunately, like we have bills and life cost money and everything too. Believe me, if we didn't need money for stuff or if I didn't have any things to pay, I would so do it for free. I love doing it and I love helping people, but we gotta make money somehow. And time I spend on here is time that I can't spend doing other work. So yeah. Just the way the world is. Hi Crizzle. I'm here, but I'm not here. Got it, girl. I like it. Thank you for being on. Why not donate plasma? Mm, that's a good thing, I guess, right? To do. A lot of people need that, but I don't need your plasma, so I ask for money instead. An energy exchange. There you go. Right? Right? Totally. You can donate eggs too. For sure. All kinds of stuff, right? Billy Blues and spend this time on here begging for money. Jesus, I'm not begging for money. You guys, you're I'm I don't get like offended by things, so you guys can pretty much say what you want or whatever. If mods are here, certain mods like they would totally like block things, but you guys can kind of what? There goes Wanson. It's so funny. Did you hear me, Wanson? I'm like, wasn't that funny? I'm like, if certain mods were here, they would totally block you. That was funny, huh? Um, okay. I was trying to kill me if I could. So Fletch or whatever, by the way, Juanson, sometimes he says kind of weird things, but he's been on, like he comes to like every live, Moonfletch, and kind of says some weird things sometimes, but he's okay in general. So don't block him. The other day, K-pop blocked two people that they've been coming to my channel for like months, but they happened to have a weird day and maybe they were drinking. I don't know. And said some weird things and she just blocked them. I'm like, wait, just tell them not to say it because those are people that have been following me for months. But the one you blocked is cool. Okay. Oh, here comes Sean. Do 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 do. Here comes Sean. Hi, Mister. Let me turn it up so I can hear better. I have the window open. Side light. Maybe I should close the window. Let me close the window so it's not so loud for me. 1 second.
Alrighty.
Let's see.
Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Oh my
Intuitive
God.
Insights here. Intuitive Insights.
There we go. Yeah, go for it, Sean. Introduce yourself. More than that. Keep going.
Certainly. My name's Sean. A lot of people call me Intuitive Insights. I have two YouTube channels. A couple months ago, I went and split them up, as you know. One is for the tarot, Intuitive Insights Tarot, where I go live about 3 to 4 days a week, collaborations here and there, and tap into spirit and things like that and pull the messages out. The other one is Intuitive Insights Guitar, where I perform with the guitar and busk and out in the community, things like that, and write original songs for the New Earth music with my guitar on my channel over there. 34 years old. Um, doing a bunch of different things right now. Cooking, doing some small gigs things, tarot, music. Trying to balance it all together and everything currently at the moment.
Very cool, Mister. Yep. And you guys, he's. I remember, I think it was like Ethereal Moonlight and Love Oracle and stuff sent me to his channel like back in the days when I first found, out about him. And I remember the very first time I go over there and I was just like what he was reading was exactly what me and Love Oracle were just like talking about, like between us. And then he kind of like read that. It was just so perfect. Me and her were both just like, wow, like, whoa, like, how can we be talking about what we were just talking about? But, and then, like, every time I went back there, like, every reading he's done for me, and I've heard him do ones for other people, it's like, I don't know, he's so intuitive, he's so, like, connected, and he's an awesome reader, guys. So, make
Appreciate that.
sure, yeah, hey, make sure you guys go over, well, sub to me here, and then also make sure you go over to his channel and sub. K. So for me, yeah, just do it here, and then if you click on the pinned comment that I have, the pinned comment has his link in the I think so. Let me make sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank
the
you.
pinned comment has his link to his channel in there too. I think I have it in the description, but it's also right there in the pinned comment. So you guys can go right over there and sub to him and then come right back, okay? Because you'll love watching his lives and getting readings from him too, okay? Awesome. Let's see, maybe next time. Let's put the right.
And right now, my schedule's kind of up in the air right now because I'm trying, balance everything and get things in order with my personal life and stuff. But I'm trying to get my schedule back in order and things like that. Have my schedule set up in advance and everything like that through the YouTube and all that, so you guys
Yeah.
know when I'm live in advance. At least get it set up for the next month, and you guys know when I'm alive and things like that.
Right. I'm trying to do that too more. I was so random, just all over the place, and people never knew at all. And so I came up with a schedule, but it's really hard for me to stick to schedules, but I'm trying really hard. So I know because it helps people to like know when to look forward to us and stuff and know when we're going to be on, or at least have an idea of it. So I'm trying to, guys. No, that's fine. So Chrissy has so today, guys, I have it. Do you is that fine, Sean, or should I just do like any donation? Do you think it's okay, the $20 donations, if people do that and we do
That's
our little
fine.
bit? Okay, because me and Sean both tend to like read pretty deep into things. We both tend to pull, quite a few cards and read pretty deep, pretty good into things. So if you want a paid reading for us, those are $20 and we'll both read for you. You'll get some good stuff, I guarantee you. And then while we're, in between donations or anything, we'll probably just be doing very tiny little free readings, just a card or two each, something like that, real quick, boom, boom, boom. Okay. If you want more, do the donation. Okay. If you want to guarantee it, do a donation. And let's see, we Mama of Boys said she donated, but I didn't. I don't have it set up on my new phone yet, so I'm checking my old phone. Mama of Boys, did you say you donated? And where did you donate? Did you do PayPal or Cash App so I can check it on my old phone? I'll check both of them. And then Crizzy, Crizzle Drizzle there, Crizzy, she did a $5, let me write that down. She did a $5 donation a few days ago for like a small reading, and it just hasn't lined up to get it done. So maybe we can I'll add that into everything, and maybe we can do a little one for her too on there. Okay.
Certainly.
Okay.
Moderators always take precedence, as Kathleen knows. Moderators, they come first. Any new subscribers come after that, if that's how she feels. New subscribers will come after, and then anybody that joins in after that. If you want to jump the line, you're more than welcome to jump the line with what
Yeah.
Kathleen has. You're able to do that also.
Yeah, and like it totally, yeah. So we'll do lots of readings for you guys and stuff, and I do want to kind of keep it like if we can kind of do somewhat like for the free readings, kind of do somewhat like small, small couple card things and stuff, and then for the donators, like then go like more into it and stuff. Let's see the video quality. What's up, Ponson? Oh, that explains the video quality, Kathleen. What are you guys talking about? What are they talking about? Let's see. I'm like, I wonder if Wanson would like to hear me. It's on the pin comment. Crazy, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, that's beautiful. Hear less static. What are you guys talking about? What video quality and what static? Because I mean, I did notice that my video quality looked kind of like weird today. Is something up with YouTube? Or what are you talking about, Wanson? And then Mama Boys, say if you did end up donating. I can't remember if you said you donated or you're going to, and you can know who to start with here and stuff, okay? Let me see. Let me check real quick. PayPal.
Okay.
Check Cash App. Let's see. I think we got this. This is today. Okie dokie. I think I got you. Mama of Boys. You did Cash App. I got it. Okay, and she did the 20. So why don't we start with her reading? Okay. Sean, we'll start with hers. And I'm writing down everything, and I will send Sean half of everything right after the live. Okay, guys?
Okay. Did Chrissy have a question or just in general?
Well, Crizzy has a question, but Mama of Boys was actually on here first and did donate 20, and she was on here first. So we're gonna go ahead and go with her, and we'll do Miss Crizzy like right afterwards. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
And what
Yeah,
was the question for Mama D? What was the question?
I don't know. Mama Boys, what do you want to know about? What do you want us to read on? Is there a question or an area? You let us know.
Yeah, any synchronicities you've been seeing, any number patterns, anything like that that you need questions on, anything you've been pondering on lately? Anywhere you
Mm,
feel stuck that you just need some answers?
yeah. Oh, and I get it, Juanson. Okay, I see what you're saying. So the video quality is a little bit different. So less static. Does it look better, the video quality, or worse? It's a new phone. I hope it doesn't look worse. Hold on, there's something on my phone. There we go. Okay. And then the cards I brought today are, of course, my favorite cards to read with right now. My come here. My Heaven and Earth Tarot deck. This one Juanson sent me. I love it. It's my favorite right now. And then, oh look, I picked up the deck, and then the full card's sitting there on the table still. Oh wait, that's from when I was reading earlier. Never mind.
Certainly.
And I have my
I got
little
this one here.
gold deck.
Your dreams will come true. This new deck that I got a couple weeks
Ooh,
ago
ooh,
off of Facebook. It's Love Mukai design, the Li Mukai design deck. As you see, it's really nice. It's got the little gold,
ooh.
blue,
Is it
really
dark
nice.
blue with gold?
Yeah.
Ooh, let me see the sides. Are they golden boss, the sides?
No, just
Oh, okay. Let me see the front again.
here's the front. They
Pretty,
look like that.
pretty.
Then yeah, the gold. I really like the gold on these. They're a little bigger.
Me too. I
Good
love those.
gold. Like the gold.
They look like they have a nice feel to them or something. And
They do.
then
They
I brought
do.
my little Lenormand cards.
Yeah, shuffle them up.
And some other
You can.
things. um, okay. So Mama of Boys, her name is Annie, and she said, "Can I ask how Alex is feeling towards me as we've reconnected more lately, and what he wants out of our connection ultimately?" So her and Alex have reconnected more lately, and she wants to know like how he's feeling towards her and what he wants out of their connection overall. I'm going to start with my, let's see, little Lenormand cards. I still like these ones, and I'm so glad I got my little Lenormand cards. Obsessed with them still. I love starting with them and then going on with the tarot, like so much. Cool. Crystal. Okay, let's see here. Spell Alex for Andy. Let me pull a couple of tarot cards before I start reading that Lenormand too. And then you can go anytime you want. We can go back and forth however you want. Hi, Neurologist and Priscilla. Please sub to my
Okay.
channel and also to Sean's. What happened to the pin comment? Where'd the pin comment go, guys? What the?
I still see it there.
You still see it there?
Yes, on my end, still there.
Okay.
Okay. On my end, I pulled from my new deck here. The new deck here. I pulled 5 cards here. Lately, I've been, doing the 5-card spread. That's where I feel comfortable with the 5 cards. And the first card that came out, the first card, it tells you right off the bat that before I tell you the card, I want to say right off the bat that with this card here, it states that there is that happiness, there is that wholesomeness to the connection, to the partnership there. This is the 10 of cups, the 10 of cups, and 10 is completion. As you see in this card here, as you see the male and female, and the kids here, with the house in the back, that's the happiness, the ending, having that partnership together and everything like that. So it does feel like there is that wholesomeness to that connection with you both. And with the Knight of Swords, it does seem like that he does want to fight forward for that connection. He does want to fight for it. He has feelings with that connection there. Now on the other end of that, we have the high priestess and the Knight of Pentacles reversed here. So it does feel like on the other side of things, there is that happiness, there is that wholesome here, but you also have to look at this is a reconnection. You're getting back together. So there is still some of that lingering feeling, some lingering tension going on. There is some things still going on that are getting worked out. And with the high priestess here, in my opinion, not my opinion, what's coming through with the high priestess here is where he feels intuitively that he's not fully sure yet. Needs to take things slow. He's not fully sure yet. With the connection here, moving forward, not just moving forward with connection, he's not sure. He's taking it slow. He's taking it slow. He wants to move forward with the connection. I see that with the Knight of Swords, because with the Knight of Swords, that's moving forward, that's charging energy, moving forward right into battle. That's hey, I'm gonna go defend myself. I'm gonna stand up for myself, taking control of myself. I'm able to stand my ground and defend who I am, defend my position. I'm not gonna let anybody tear me down. I'm gonna stand strong. Um, and with the high priestess, that would be trusting your intuition, trusting your gut feeling, trusting uh, how this connection is. Trusting yourself on that. And with the Knight of Pentacles, that's going forward, and with it forward, that's going forward and making things move, making the wheel turn, making things happen, not just sitting around and waiting for your money to come to you or waiting for things to come to you. You're actually taking effort and taking concrete steps to actually make the wheel spin, make it spin. It's not stating that it's going to. It's still whatever's going to happen still is going to happen, but you can make it happen sooner by taking those concrete steps. With it reversed, it doesn't seem like he wants to really move. He's taking it slow. He wants to see how things play out, see how things are slowly. And the last card is this Ace of Swords, which is sideways to the right. It's not fully upright or reversed here in this section here. It is sideways, pointing to masculine energy. So it does look like kind of some stagnant energy at the moment. A lot of sideways cards are stagnant. He can always turn that. You guys can always turn that Ace of Swords, turn it upright at a 90-degree angle by working on this and reconnecting and working on this slowly and reconnecting, rekindling this and making it work. But right now it feels like it's just I'm gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna see how this is. I'm gonna take it really slow and just see how it is again. Because I don't want to get hurt again. There's always that question of am I gonna get hurt again? Is this still gonna happen? Are things gonna change? Are they not gonna change? You got to give it some time to play out. But it does look like there is that wholesome connection, though. That wholesome connection with you two.
Mm-hmm.
What I have.
Yeah, I pulled kind of a lot of cards, and but I'm getting the same kind of thing. Let me show you real quick the Lenormand I got, Annie, Mama Boys. I got clouds, and then scythe, and then mice, mountain goes along. You'll see my cards go along with what Sean was saying. We always love how we read, and garden. Okay. And I with those there, Lenormand's a little different than tarot. I got um in the way of like his thoughts and what he's thinking about, all this as you guys are reconnecting more again. I see him like, kind of like ready to do this, ready to like, put in kind of like the work to like get this reconnection going again. But at the same time, with the mice, I do see some like, kind of like um it's like worry, anxiety kind of energy, kind of a little bit. If you can picture a mouse all like, I don't know, all trembling or whatever. Just I feel like kind of going off of what Sean said, that not that you hurt him or anything. I don't even know what happened, but it's like I feel like either way, I feel he does have like fears or worries about, yes, getting hurt again, even, no matter who does what. It's like the not being together again, the breaking up, the separating, the connection, whatever again. I feel like he does have some like little um fears, anxieties, stuff like that. And maybe even what is coming, like I feel like kind of coming through is like even little worries and fears of like if he'll be able to do what he needs to do to make this work. Okay. So with the mountain, I also get same thing. It's like a little bit of a like delay, like, okay, same kind of thing. It's not just like full like whoosh forward. Um, it's it's like there, but there's definitely that like mountain kind of there too. Okay. But before this garden, and garden is where the door opens up to like, all this stuff, and it's like relax and blah blah blah. So I feel like it can get to this, but he's currently still in that little bit of kind of like Sean said, a little bit of a blockage, like ready for it, but also some stuff is kind of like in the way, kind of. Let me show you some other cards real quick that I got. It's I pulled from my Heaven and Earth tarot deck, same kind of thing. Okay, I got uh the Seven of Pentacles again. It's to me it's looking like he's doing this, he's like willing to do it, he's wanting to do this. I feel like he's what like kind of like almost like on guard or like paying attention a lot to like kind of how things are going and how it's how it's going and what he's doing. Maybe he's like trying to be like um I don't know if he's trying to be extra self-aware of like how he's doing things or something. Okay, like watching how he does things. Okay, which isn't bad. Um, I got the Princess of Swords and Ace of Cups.
Ace of Cups.
I got a lot of cards. I got Death. Sorry, I'll go through this fast. Death, and then Eight of Swords. Gosh, a lot of cards. Sorry. Devil. Oops, I forgot. Well, there we go.
Take your
Devil.
time.
King of Pentacles. Hermit. I'll go over this quickly. Seven of Cups. And the Two of Cups. Okay. And with all of that, what I was hearing is that yeah, what I said about him kind of like, doing this and ready to do it, but also just really trying to like be aware of how he does things and what kind of comes out of it, what he sees happening and stuff like that. Okay. I feel like I'm sorry for all that noise. I closed the window and I don't know what they're doing. And beyond my backyard, I think they're like plowing this thing. Sorry if it's really loud, guys. They should be done soon. Okay, and so I feel like he's trying to go with this Page of Swords. I feel like he's trying to like go at this, look at this, like see it, just do it in this like different way than you guys did before. Okay. I do feel like he definitely feels good stuff for you. I feel like he's definitely feeling good about reconnecting and seeing, how this like goes again. Okay. But yeah, like with the death and the Eight of Swords, I feel like it's something he's wanted. Okay, it's something he wanted to do. And I feel like he's like glad that that you guys are like not glad, but he likes that you guys are doing this again. But at the same time, it's scary. Okay, with the Devil card, I feel like it's like exciting and he likes it, but it's also a little bit scary. Okay, it's definitely what he wants with the King of Pentacles. He just is really with the Hermit and the Seven of Cups and then the Two of Cups. He's really, like I said, he's aware and he's looking at all kind of like the different things. And just really paying attention to like what he's doing, what he's saying, what you guys are doing, how you're responding. I feel like he's like just aware, trying to be like aware of a lot of different things and really like paying attention to himself. And it's just he wants, what is it? It's like he'd like it to go good, but he also wants to try to like do it in the way that he can to make it, go good. But at the same time, let me show you. I'm sorry, all these cards. Ace of Wands.
Ace of Wands.
Ace of Wands, Eight of Wands, not Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Seven of Wands, Strength, Chariot. Sorry, I have so many cards, and the World. Okay, just all of them together. Everything I said, but it's like he's excited about this like reconnecting and it kind of taking off again. He wants it to go and grow in a good way. But yeah, he really is also so self-aware, trying to pay attention to things to do, trying to do things right and all this stuff, right? But because he wants it to go good, but at the same time, he also is like it's like a little bit of being like careful or going not like super like
Not letting
fast.
not letting not letting it all go to his head is what it
Yeah,
is. It's like this
like a
connection. Yeah, the connection. It feels wonderful, and the emotions are there. But he's also thinking practical about it.
yeah, yeah,
Not just
like
all in
yeah,
going.
yeah,
Not rush.
yeah. And same thing with this one here again too. It's just like he knows that like I feel like he knows that if I feel like it's like him paying mostly attention to like what he's doing and like himself because I feel like he feels that if he like does this or that, like he could end up hurting again. Like he could end up losing you again is what I kind of feel. So it's like a little bit of a like slowness going at it, a little bit of a blockage going at it, a little bit of this like
When we
kind of being careful in a way with things, but I feel like for him, it's mostly about
we both got disconnected. They
what?
both got hurt. It says in the comments they
Oh,
both got hurt.
yeah, for sure, yeah, um, yeah, for sure, yeah, and I feel like on his part, he's just trying to be like I keep saying it, it's just like very like I feel like very like self-aware of what is said, what is done. So like wanting, feeling a lot. Yeah, remember Two of Cups and World. It's like that's where like he would like to get with this and stuff, but just kind of taking it carefully in a way. Um Watching what he does, watching kind of how things go. Just not full force, like, yay, jump yet or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
at the bottom of the deck, when you look at it, the bottom of the deck is what's hidden. The things that are coming up in the next few weeks, next month, things that are coming up down the road that are hidden that you don't see. That's why I also like to look at when I do read. I also like to look at least 5 or 6 cards within the bottom of the deck to see what's going to come down the road of this and to see what's going on. And it looks like in the bottom of the deck, with the hidden things, he is the King of Wands. He's the King of Wands. He's king of his choices here. He is the king of his choices. And with the Page of Cups, it looks like there is a new beginning for you both. There's a new beginning coming through. And that new beginning is going to lead to the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles being very, very strong with both of you. And ultimately, it's going to lead to him, it's going to lead to making sure that you both made the right choice. Because ultimately, with the Two of Wands here, it's laying something to rest, looking forward to the next thing and moving forward. And this could be forgiving each other and moving forward with a new beginning and making sure that you have that right choice.
Yeah.
And I see with the Ten of Wands reversed, you both are. This is a burden off your back. You've been with the Ten of Wands forward. That would be carrying all the stress, carrying all that weight, just carrying it for a while. With it reversed, it feels like that weight is lifted. That weight is lifted from you both.
Yeah. And it's interesting. I also have the Page of Cups. I shuffled more and I have the Page of Cups on the bottom as well. And I also had, I can't remember why. Wait, well, I had the Page of Cups, the first one on the bottom, right? I hear, as far as, Sean saying, like, what's hidden, what, will be coming, whatever. Page of Cups, I feel like you guys could end up being like really like surprised with how this goes. Okay, I got the Five of Cups right after, and then the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like even though there's like maybe some worry, maybe there's some fear about how this is going to go, blah blah blah, right now, I feel like you guys trust in this and move in it, like in a just in a real way, and just taking into consideration what, how things went before and how you want things to go now, and just really moving in that. I feel like you guys have this Two of Cups, just like you did earlier, this Two of Cups, really there for you once you guys move through that. Page of Pentacles here. Like, all right, like, here it is. Looks like we got this. Looks like we're here. Let's do this. Page of Pentacles. Let's take care of it this time. Like, we value this. Let's take care of it and make this happen this time. Okay, so I could see it going good.
And it feels like I said, with the King of Wands, it does feel like that's the one I have at the very, very bottom. He's strong with his choices, but he's trying to make the choice to get to the Emperor. That's where he really wants to be, with the Emperor.
Yeah.
To feel like the Emperor. That's where he's really trying to get to, that Emperor mode where you can feel that Empress area, feel that Emperor with you, where you can be Empress and Emperor at the top.
Right. I definitely feel that he cares about this, and he cares about doing it right and doing it good and it going good, for sure. That's really pretty. That's awesome. There you go, Miss Annie, Mama of Boys.
And a lot of times when you get into relationships, or you end relationships, or whatever it may have, either vice versa, either way, a lot of the time we want to just jump sail and say, you know what, this person isn't providing this person isn't providing that, I don't like this, I don't like that. We go ahead and we find someone that can replace these particular things that this other person not providing. But okay, you have this handful of things, and I read a lot on relationships. So on this hand, on the left hand of things, you look at it and say, hey, okay, you're not doing this, you're not providing this, this, and this, and this for me. So I'm gonna go find someone that does provide this, this, and this. But now what about all the rest of the stuff that you actually want? Yeah, you may get satisfaction and satisfied in other places, yes, and that might be a benefit to you. But what about the rest of it? If you don't take time to heal and grow from those things that you need to heal from, you will end up repeating this cycle. That's why a lot of people, they get in another relationship and they're like, okay, why am I having the same issues? Why am I having the same problem? Why is the same kind of person coming to me? Because you did not sit down and actually heal and go through those cycles and heal those things. That's why the universe turned around and said, here, we're going to give you another person just like this, because you haven't healed those cycles.
Yeah,
you have not
definitely. Like, stuff will repeat and repeat and repeat until, like, you really, like, get it. And even when you think you really get it, like things can come up later just to like check back in. Like it's kind of like I've seen it so many times. Like you still good, you still like got this. But yeah, you really gotta like
No, that's
um
why a lot of people when they end a relationship, they're hung up over their ex. 90% of the time they're hung up over their ex because of something, even if it went negative, even if it went wrong, they're hung up over their ex and they still have feelings and things like that. In the beginning of the relationship, they're still thinking about their ex and everything like that. And they haven't healed. They haven't healed, and that's where that problems come in right there because they haven't healed. They haven't taken time to sit back and say, "Hey, I'm not ready for a relationship. I'm not ready to jump into a relationship. I need time to heal. I need time to go through the feelings and emotions. And if I really have feelings, figure it out. Figure it out. Another relationship and cause problems and rush
yeah.
too much, and
So
that's where the difference comes in.
that's so true. Yeah. I know I feel like a lot of people carry stuff from the past relationships into the new one. And then the more they have, if they don't heal or really process stuff or go through stuff, then they carry stuff from all kinds of different relationships into new ones.
And
And it's
I
like,
was
it's really important to go through stuff and process stuff and heal stuff and understand stuff and feel it so
like,
that you can do all that and spend time, in reflection and processing it all and everything because I feel like for any new relationship to actually have like a full chance to go good, it's like you really got to go. Yeah, you understand stuff and you've learned stuff and blah blah, but you got to go at each relationship like as a brand new thing, like with a clean slate. Like you can't bring in all these things from the past as if this person is that same person and as if they're going to do the same things or they mean the same things in the same ways or blah 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 blah. Yeah, it's just
like
really
and
important to
there's a
completely like
tarot reader that I watch. He does a lot of the zodiac signs. He'll do like the fire signs. He'll go through do fire, earth, water. He'll do those, and then he'll go through and do individual weekly readings. His name's Rich Loop.
uh-huh.
Rich
But
Loop.
when you started talking about him, I was almost going to say, is it Rich Love?
Yeah,
I almost said
Rich Lop.
that. Yeah, I love
What he
him. I've been watching him a
when
long
he
time.
when he does his readings, he talks about relationship. He goes through relationship, how the relationship turning out for the singles, for the people in a long term relationship. He does that. And one thing that I caught when he turned around and he was talking, because I watch him when he does Pisces and things like that. Because I'm Pisces, he talked about energy, the closure. He talked one thing about closure. That really everyone should check him out. But one thing that stuck is the closure part. A lot of time people think that closure is receiving a message back. Closure is just about clearing the air. That's what he
Mhm.
stressed about. And he was really big on, he said, closure is just clearing the air, clearing that energetic tie. You're sending the
Mhm.
message, telling them this is this, and you're not looking for a response. You're not looking
Mhm.
to conversate. You're not looking for anything. You're not looking for a response back. You are clearing the energy. You are getting rid of the energy that is there, no longer having that energy that is tied to that. You are separating that energy, the energetic tie. A lot of people think that closure is, hey, I need to receive a message back. I need to receive this. No, you're putting energy out there, telling this person this is what's it, and that's what it is. I don't care if you respond back. I don't care
Yeah,
what's going on. It's just closure, closing the energy.
totally. And the thing about that too, like, yes, it's totally how you said, but also like people who feel like closure is I need to like I need them to understand, I need them to tell me why, I need them to tell me this, I need to hear back, blah blah blah. When it's like that anyways, you're also like it depends on someone else. So you're how you feel, how you get to feel, whether you get to move on or continue on or not is like dependent on what somebody else does. Like it's so powerful to get to a place where, like he said, like closures within yourself. Like honestly, you don't even have to express yourself to them when
No,
you really get good.
no,
It's
because
like,
if you're ending it, why do you even care what's going on?
yeah. Yeah, it's
Why do
like
you
who
even care?
cares
If you're
if
ending
they
it, why do you care?
who cares if they understand you? Who cares if they know? Like it's within yourself, closures within yourself. Like, you
You're just letting the universe know that the energetic tie is disconnected. You're cutting that.
Yeah.
You're severing it. You're cutting it, letting the universe know that
Yes.
this is no longer a tie here. Because
Exactly.
if the universe sees that there's still something here, the universe will continue. The energy will continue to move around and
Yeah.
float around. The universe, it'll still be
Yeah.
there. If you have that, if you cut that, and you let the universe know that that's over, and you're not going to continue to feed that, then the
Mm.
universe can move in with you.
Totally.
Once that
Yeah.
energy
I
is
think
still
I
there,
do. Yeah, I think I do that good, but like I tend to like really like let myself feel things and stuff. And I feel like it helps to like it makes it where like I can move through things, process things or something easy. But like anybody I've ever been with, like some people are like, why do you how are you like okay like with them? Like how do you like why how can you like be like friends with them? I'm like, what? Everybody like I've ever like been in any type of like romantic like connection with or whatever like that, some have done some really messed up things, and I mean really messed up. But I'm like, totally like, what? Like, I love them as a person. Like, I love our experience we had. Like, I see the value in it. And like, I don't know, I don't hold any like bad like feelings like against them. And it's like, I don't like, I don't want something from any of them. It's just like, a person that I shared an experience with, and I love them as a person. And like, no matter what happened, it's honestly like we both played roles in it, so we could
certainly
have that experience, you know, and
makes
then it's
sense.
done.
You can love somebody. You can still love somebody spiritually and emotionally. You can still love somebody, but
Yeah,
you don't have to tolerate the situation you're in. You don't have to keep putting yourself through that situation. And what's the word I want to say? Spiritually drain yourself. You don't
right,
have to keep.
right,
You don't have
yeah,
to keep. You can still love somebody, but you don't have to spiritually keep draining yourself in that situation and putting up with it. You don't have to put up with it anymore.
exactly, exactly. And for me, it's like the love like transforms too, and like into like just a kind of like a soul love or something versus any like
There's
what it
a big.
used to
There's a
be.
big difference. I want everyone to understand there's a big difference between being stressed in a relationship and being emotionally drained, spiritually drained. Because spiritually drained is different than like being overworked at your job. If they're working you overworked, you're working doubles every day and you're overworked. That's one thing to be tired and everything like that. It's another to be spiritually drained, where you're disconnected
Hmm.
spiritually. It's a
Hmm.
whole different atmosphere. And you can feel it on a
Hmm.
different level. You can really feel it on a different level where you're not aligned anymore. Your spirit is disconnected. You can really it's a different feeling.
Yeah, I honestly think way too many people like um stay way too long, try way too hard. Like the Taylor Swift song, that Opalite, it's like, and don't we try to love, love, we give it all we got. It just reminds me of like, it's different if both people want something and are trying to work and really trying to put in to something to like make it work. That's different. But I feel like way too many people stay in stuff way too long where the other person isn't even, one person is like trying like so hard, da 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 da, and the other person isn't. And it's like this other person is just like, but it's like potential. It's like, but I could see it getting here, and I could see them getting there, and da da da. It's like there's so many people in the world. Like, why like be in that and like live in that?
Certainly,
You know?
as you mentioned that 9 out of 10 times, I'm gonna say this 9 out of 10 times with any relationship, doesn't matter who you ask, any relationship out there, if you are going to in the relationship, well, I'll put it this way: if you're in the relationship and you're making it work, your mind's going to be in that relationship and you're going to be focused on it. You're going to be taking care of it. You're going to be doing things to uplift the other person and actually
Mhm.
want to respect that person, and be with that person. Now,
Heck
if
yeah.
you want to end things before you end the relationship, emotionally, mentally, you're going to check out mentally way before the relationship actually
Hmm.
ends. You are going to check
Hmm.
out and not even want to be. You'll still be physically in the relationship, but mentally you're going to be out of the relationship, checked out way before you're actually even broken up. When it's done, you're going to be mentally done way before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You will just be there physically moving around. Hey, I'm here. I'll listen. I'll do this. But mentally, you're not even thinking about this person. You're, hey,
Yeah. That
you're doing other
that's why
things. You're
so
mentally
many
gone.
that's why so many people are caught off guard when someone ends something. It's like, what? What the heck? But this just happened. It's like, yeah, but like
I've been
it's
gone three
like
weeks
you're
ago.
already there. It's like you were already there. You're already like over it, and it's
You
just
just didn't
like,
see it.
and now,
Yeah, I
yeah,
was gone 3 weeks ago. I was gone 3 weeks ago in my head. You just didn't see it.
exactly,
I was already planning
exactly.
my leave. I was already
Yeah,
planning my
you're
leave, and
giving
you
me
just didn't see it.
chills, like totally. Yep, yep, for sure. And yes, Sam, we're doing a collab today. And you're welcome, Mama Boys. And this is Sean from Intuitive Insights, guys. His channel is linked in the pin comment. If you go to the pin comment and click on that link, it'll take you to his channel. And please go over there and sub to him. Okay, then you guys can come back. He's an awesome, amazing tarot reader, super intuitive,
Good.
super amazing. And yeah, we're reading for you guys today. Let's see, we
Yeah.
just did Mama Boys. Crizzle Drizzle, are you still here, girl? Let me know if you're still here, Crizzy.
While we're waiting for you to hop in, I want to say that on my channel, I do go live around 12 Eastern Standard Time, usually 12 to 3. I may pop on sooner than that, but around that time is when I usually go live. Maybe depending on what I have going on, it might be a little late, but usually I'm on around that time of Eastern Standard Time. Is when I'm usually on my channel at least 3 to 4 days a week. Monday, Thursday, and I on Friday. I try to. But
Mm,
like I said, I've been changing my schedule up a little bit, moving some things around, but usually around
yeah,
12 Eastern Standard Time.
yeah, you gotta see what works. That's a big part of
Certainly, it's
YouTube,
coming
like
schedule.
adjusting, seeing how it goes, readjusting, changing things up. Like it's just a
As,
big
as,
part of it.
as you know, Kathleen, it's a little different when you have kids. It's a little different for your schedule.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, you could have told your partner when you started to feel that way. Yeah, but sometimes that's very true. But sometimes when you start feeling that way and you start checking out of like a relationship, it's like it's like you're there, but it's like you're like it's almost like
The
you're
guy with glasses said,
processing that, realizing it yourself, you know. Uh
"You're out of here, spammer."
I don't know. Wait, how do I describe that? Like,
You can let them know. You can let the other person know about how you feel that way,
and I'm sure you
but if
do,
they don't
right?
want to
I'm
hear
sure
it,
people do. Yeah, that's what I was
if
gonna
they don't want to
say.
hear it,
I'm
I'm not
sure
gonna.
you do, and they don't. So it's like you're finishing going through that I'm done process. But yeah, I'm sure you're not just feeling it and the person has no idea. I'm sure you've expressed it many times and they haven't been doing what they should do to show you they care and they want this and want to figure this out with you,
And on
or
the other
whatever. So that
side,
makes sense.
certainly it does make sense. And on the other side of things, I remember what I want to say. And then we can get into the read. Um, Things come in cycles. Things come in cycles. People come in your life to teach you certain lessons and learn those lessons. Some people are meant, and this is, spirit, talking here. Um, and look it up anywhere you want. Go ahead and look it up. This is true knowledge. Um, Things come in cycles. Like I said, people come in to teach you lessons. Some people are meant to stay for many years, and they're meant to stay for life. Some people are meant to stay for a certain amount of time. They're brought in from the universe. They're connected. They're handpicked, brought into your life to stay for a certain amount of time. It can either be if you have a kid. It can either be many different situations. Have. But some people are only meant to come in for a certain amount of time. It could be a
Hmm.
past life, a past karma, a past connection, different things like that spiritually, past life connection, different things like that spiritually. When the universe said that connection is up and it's time for that person to leave, and that you have learned what you need to learn from that person, that's why a lot of the time when we run into people on the street, like, why are we keep running into the same people? Why are we this and that? Why are people crossing my path? Certain people only stay for a certain amount of time because you learned what you need to learn from that person that helped you
Hmm.
heal. Now it's time for them to move on to the next person and heal the next person and handle that way, or vice versa for them to heal themselves
Exactly.
from that person. But like I said, a lot of things come in cycles. People come at certain times. When it's their time to leave, the universe will let you know, hey, there's no more that you can do here. There is no
Hmm.
more that this person can do for you for your higher good. There is no more that can be done here. It is time for this person to leave. Now, when you are reads or getting those synchronicities or clues from the universe that are telling you it's time to leave, you can leave on your own, or the universe will
You
give you that tower
so
moment
right
and
on.
make
So right
make you leave.
on.
They will. They will make you leave. I
Yeah.
have seen. I've seen
So
it
right
happen.
on. Just like with work or a job or something, with anything in life, like if you're meant to, like, say you're at a workplace and you're not meant to be there, and you feel this like pull in you to like stop working there and do something else, but you ignore it and you feel it again and you ignore it and you feel it again and you ignore it. I swear the universe will make it happen. Like, I guarantee you. It's like,
I
you're
would.
not gonna leave. You're not gonna leave. How about we let you go? Oh
And
shoot, I guess
I
I
would
kind of
just.
gotta leave now.
I was just talking about this yesterday when I was doing a collaboration with Bobby over on Wild Raven Tarot with
Oh,
Bobby.
cool.
I
Yeah,
was just talking about the same situation, the same scenario, and saying the same thing. At a
totally.
job, that job g- it may be wonderful pay. You might get wonderful pay, and the hours might be perfect for you. The location might be
Mhm.
perfect, but you know that the situation of the job isn't spiritually working for you anymore, and it takes a lot of
Yeah.
courage to say, hey, even though I have this, this, and this, and this at this job, these boxes
Mm,
check, all this other stuff is draining me spiritually, and I have to walk away. I have to walk
totally.
away. And 9 out of 10 times, the universe has something already lined up for you, three
Heck
steps ahead of you,
yeah.
already lined up. That's a lot better. That's going to line up
Heck
and check out
yeah.
all the boxes for you.
Heck yeah.
You just haven't stepped out of that situation in order to make it happen. Or a lot of people ask and say, well, why haven't I met the right person yet? Why haven't I met the right person yet? Okay, you're still in a relationship. You're not out of this
Yeah.
relationship yet, or you haven't left this job yet. Why hasn't the next job or next person been available? Maybe
Right.
because they're in a situation where they're not out of it yet and they're not opened up yet,
Very
or
true.
vice versa, the
You
same with
got
you.
it. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
universe, the universe is all the universe is always 3 steps ahead of you. They already have things planned out for you 3 steps ahead.
Hmm.
They already know that when
Yeah.
you leave this job, we already know what's going to happen. We already have you protected. We already know what's going on.
Exactly.
You just have to be able to step out of this to be
Yeah.
here so you can open this up and be ready for it. And
Right.
a lot of the time people will say, well, why am I stuck in this situation still? Why am I staying in this situation? Why am I staying in this situation? I'm ready to leave. And that ties back to a lot of the question that I asked you a few days ago with the read.
Hmm.
When we're stuck in those situations, the universe keeps putting us in those situations and saying, hey, this and this and this, we're not ready to leave yet. We're not ready. There's still something that needs to heal. There's
Yeah.
still something that needs to be taken care of. We're not ready. We don't have everything ready on our end to step into that next step. Because
Yeah.
let me ask everybody this. In a fantasy world, to say fantasy world, if the universe turned around and dropped that in your lap today, they gave you that new car, they gave you that new job, they gave you that new relationship, would you physically, mentally, spiritually be ready for that today? Would you be able to afford the car insurance in your certain situation? Would you be able to get to that new job or be able to handle that new job? Would you be able to handle that relationship physically, mentally? Would you be able to handle that if the universe gave it to you right in front of you? Would you be able to handle that? Would you be ready for
Yeah.
it?
That's some good stuff, Mister. Very wise. I love
A lot of
everything you're
people don't.
saying.
A
Like,
lot of people don't
totally
think about it
super
though.
wise. I know. No,
Like I
I
said, a
love it.
lot of
Everything you're saying, I'm like, heck yeah. I feel like a lot of people don't listen to that, like the little pushes, the universe pushes them or is trying to like pull them this way, little nudges, little no, or do it or go, or whatever. And I feel like most of the time it's like people's like minds thinking. So just like you said about that job, it's like your mind is like, but this is good pay. Or like this, for example, like I left the town that I lived in forever. And I feel like I'm in this like big transition couple year period. But so I was in this town I lived in forever, and things were good. I was set up good. Things were good with Noah at, in his school situation, his wrestling stuff, all my friends, my house. I had a perfect house. Everything was set up there really good. And I had this pull to leave. Like there was something else out there for me, right? And people are like, "You're crazy. Like, why are you going to leave?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my mind is telling me I'm crazy." And my mind is like, "You were so set up here. You have perfect house, perfect costs, everything set up all over your life, right here, exactly where you're at. Why would you leave?" But I am crazy. But I listen to my soul. It's not my little heart that goes, "But I love the people here." Like, who cares? And my mind is like, "But everything's so set up here." I'm like, "Who cares?" I feel this pull like in my soul that there's something out there for me, even if I'm choosing to go in this situation that is crazy. I left like the perfect setup to go live in a tiny bitty little fifth. I had a 3-bedroom house. Everything was so beautiful and perfect and set up to move into this tiny little fifth well with no hot water, with 2 big dogs and 5 cats, and me and Noah on someone else's property. Like, and people are like, what in the world are you doing?" I'm like, "Following my soul, following what I feel pulled to do." And if I
Yes,
wouldn't have chose to do that, I guarantee you I probably would have got kicked out of the house and had to do it. Like life
certainly.
will
That's
make
why.
you, like, if you don't. But like, so I've learned to do that. Like when things come up and things happen, I listen to what I like feel inside, not what I'm like,
Right.
"Oh no, but this, but that," and not my mind telling me what I should or shouldn't do, or this makes sense to do or that doesn't. Because I've learned if I don't listen to that, life will make it where I kind of have to listen to that. And yeah. So anyway, so I'm in this transitiony period, but I swear, like I'm seeing more and more of like how it all makes sense, that was so perfect, you know, to leave that situation that I was in before, even though it's been an interesting transition period. I'm following my soul, and just watch. I'll be shown
Certainly.
once again like how perfect that was.
Certainly. And as you mentioned that following your soul, when you make certain decisions or you're meeting people for the for first time, either be strangers, friends, or you're getting back into a relationship, different things like that.
Hmm.
You got to think practical about the situation. Think practical. Make sure everything lines up depending on the situation. If you're moving, for example, make sure all the dollars, everything adds up for you. But at the same time, your soul, your gut feeling will know your soul will know that, hey, then your intuition, your gut feeling will spike. It will peak heavenly. It will peak, and it will let you know that, hey, this is right. This feels right. This is right. This is here now. It also could be a warning. It also could be a warning you for
Hmm.
any red flags. That's why pay attention to
Hmm.
everything, make sure everything lines up, because that decision also could be a warning that says, hey, this is not lining up. But 9 out of 10 times, your spirit will know before you do. Your spirit will pick up on
Totally.
things. Your spirit will pick up on things before your subconscious mind connects with it. So always trust your
Heck
spirit.
yeah.
Your spirit knows.
There's a quote. I used to do quotes and stuff, and there's a quote that's about your soul knows. Your soul already knows. It just is going to take a little time for your heart and your mind to catch up with it. Isn't that cool?
Certainly, that's
Like your
why I always.
soul already knows, but it can take a little bit for your heart and your mind to like catch up with it.
Well, if you're making decisions, you're looking for a certain job, you're looking for a certain area to move, or you're looking for a certain type of car, certain things like that. Pay attention to those certain areas you feel, the certain areas, or pay attention to the areas that you're drawn to when you're looking for a job, those certain career areas you're looking for. Hey, I'm always looking for jobs in the healthcare. That's what I'm looking for the most, or I'm looking for this. Look at those areas that you're drawn to, or look at certain ethnicities or certain qualities that I'm drawn to, and look at those and see if they line up spiritually. See if they line up
Hmm.
spiritually with your spirit, because when your spirit knows and is connected with somebody else, your spirit will know. Your spirit will feel that
Yeah,
connection and feel it. Even if
totally.
you're getting back into a relationship, your spirit will know. Your spirit will feel it, and your spirit will know.
Yeah. And another thing what you were saying, like how you were saying about like, like making sure like things like line up, when you're gonna do things and stuff like that. Like I feel like, yeah, you definitely wanna like you don't wanna be like stupid and just like totally like, jump into a mess. But I also feel like sometimes even if things don't make sense to your mind, like, this doesn't really make sense. Like, I don't have all the money for this yet, or I don't know how we do that. Sometimes, like, especially if you feel that pull like in you to just go ahead and do it, it's like, don't worry. Like, it's kind of like that Rumi quote, like, you walk and the way appears. And it's like, you got to just do it and like trust, and like you'll see, like, even if everything's not all the way figured out, you are doing something your soul feels like called to do. Like the universe will have everything lined up for you. Just like Sean was saying, like, honestly, it's like you just can't see it sometimes yet, but the universe has it all like freaking orchestrated and all laid out already. You just aren't seeing that like unfold yet, but you will. I feel like when you really follow the pull in your soul, the universe like totally has your back and stuff.
And that was I was telling Bobby yesterday. I was telling him with the tarot. Last year around May, into May there, I graduated community
Yeah.
college with associate's
Uh,
degree. I went and graduated there. I wasn't really doing much in the cooking industry. I wasn't really doing much because right now I'm a cook, and I wasn't really
yeah.
doing much in that field at that time. I was doing some other things, some side gigs and things like that going on, bringing in cash. But I felt this pull. I was just an energetic spiritual pull to go ahead and I had questions about myself. I always went ahead on Facebook. Never really like was Facebook Live and things like that, but I went through
Mhm.
different groups and different things like that to go ahead
Yeah.
and look at tarot readers and different things like that. To pay and different things like that. Try to look at some of those groups that did tarot readers and things like that,
Mhm.
and I ventured over to YouTube, and I just felt this pull. I felt this pull because I've always, like I said, I've always had questions for myself, and I wanted answers. But I felt
Mhm.
this pull to go ahead and do the tarot. It was hard to explain. It was like a calling. I felt this pull, this energetic pull to tap into that and move into that and do tarot and have that more aligned, more what's the word for it? Spiritually aligned, be more aligned.
Mhm.
And when
Mhm.
you feel that pull and you're aligned, your spirit will know when you are physically, mentally aligned. And that's when you get
Mhm.
number 333, mind, spirit,
Heck
and
yeah.
body.
Yep. Yep. That's awesome. Yep. Yep.
All right. You wanna hop into
Okay.
that reading?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Chrissy isn't here. Chrissy hasn't said anything. Um.
Okay.
Let's see. Is
Let's see
Juanson?
what
Are
else
you
I have.
here,
Let's see
Mr.
what else is in the chat.
Maud Juanson? Are you here? Do you want us to do a little reading for you, Mr.
Okay, let's
Juanson?
see here. Um, Mama Boy, Mama,
We did Mama of Boys. That's the one we just
Mama
did
Boy.
that donated.
She said,
And then
yes,
Chrissy had donated a little one. You haven't seen
yeah,
her? Okay, and
no. She
Jazzy
said,
Bella's here. Okay,
yes, yes.
let's
I feel like we have a soul tie. She said that. She said that's so beautiful. What a beautiful reading. Thank you guys. This is awesome.
so cool.
Sam said you're doing a collab today. We got Jason. Yes,
Hmm.
you could have told your partner when you started feeling that way. Jawan. Jawan said a few things.
Yeah, so I don't think Chrissy's here. Chrissy had done a little donation, a $5 one, but she's not here right now. So when she comes back in, we'll do it. Okay. But Juanson, oh, you sure, Juanson, you don't want any? Okay. What about Miss Jazzy? Jazzy Bella. She comes in quite a bit to the lives and stuff. You wants to do a tiny reading for you, Jazzy? Let us know. We're doing just little bitty couple card readings for free to people and stuff. And then if you guys want a longer reading, you can donate. Um, donate, okay? Alrighty. What did you want to know about, Jazzy? Hi, Caitlin. Hey, girl. Hey. we're doing little either donation readings for people, longer ones, or just little couple card readings for free for people. So we're gonna do Jazzy now, and then Caitlin, hang out, hold on, okay? And we'll do a little bit. I know that was a good reading yesterday, Caitlin. That was a good reading. I liked it. It was weird. I felt it really strong too. Like it wasn't just like a normal little thing. It was like a big thing. I feel like I could see it again when I like I get like tingles again. Okay, cool.
Okay.
So one sec, Caitlin.
What's
Jazzy, what's coming towards me in love? Past, new?
love? What's coming towards you in love?
Let me see. Do, 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 do. Right, Juanson? So Juanson, I am a little bit more relaxed now though, but you got good ones today that you're blocking. But just I was telling K-pop, like there's some, it's hard to say because you're I don't know if you're used to all the people, but like I said, there's some people that have been coming a long time and sometimes say random things, and K-pop is just like block. I'm like, no, don't block them, unblock them, because they're people forever that I follow. I go to their channels and comment, they go to mine, and it's like I don't want to just block them. Just for those certain people, I just want to be like, oh, don't say that or whatever, and then they don't. But it's hard to know, I guess, if you don't see them all the time. And then like I'm a little relaxed like about the when I was with Chris, he was very, very like very, 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 very didn't want anybody saying anything to me. So like I went along with that, you know. But it's okay if people say things like, you're beautiful and would you be my wife and will you marry me and I want to kiss you. Like I don't care. Like it's okay, just leave it. If they're saying something, like I want to put my beep in your beep. Sorry. Then yeah, Sean's like, what? Go ahead, chop them, okay? But if it's just like I want to kiss you, will you kiss me or whatever, or stand up, let me see your outfit. I just ignore them, and it's okay because if with the algorithm of YouTube, I've talked to my brother a lot, and with the YouTube algorithm, if you in a live on a channel, if you do block a lot of people and you're hiding a lot of comments, like a lot, YouTube is like not going to push your live out to people as much because it's like everyone they push it out to, it's like, oh, they get blocked. They push it out to those people, the comments get hidden. It's just like algorithm stuff. So unless it's like really inappropriate stuff, I just want to let it like slide or like even be like, keep it appropriate or something like that. Just say something like that and not just go straight to like, yeah. I mean, and even like honestly, if they're like your hair looks weird, it's like I don't care. They're like, which well, your nose is big. I don't really care. Say it if you want to, but if you feel it's like really mean and I'm gonna cry or something, then go ahead, or just hide their comment and say be nice. But it's like I just don't want to like block like lots of people because it really does affect the algorithm and how much YouTube like pushes like your lives out to people. Just my brother was talking to me and he's seen a lot, and that's why like the lives that get like 300 people are watching and this and that, people are saying all kinds of things and it's comments all over the place, and it's like, okay, YouTube is like awesome, these people like it, there's lots of comments, there's all kinds of people joining. But if it's like a live where it's like, let's keep it super this way and block this person, delete that comment, block this person, then it's like it doesn't get pushed as much. So I'm really trying to like relax more, like even if they go Jesus loves you, but all my mom's old friends used to tell me that. And I'm like, thank you. Okay, Jesus loves me, But if they're, I mean, like even yesterday, I was on a live and somebody was like, tarot cards, you Satan worshiper. And I was like, actually, and I was just explaining how it's not, and it was okay. And we went on and nothing else was said, and so it's like,
maybe this is not the right channel for you.
Yeah. Or who knows? You might convince them that maybe it isn't bad, and then who knows? Maybe they'll be your biggest fan later. So really, I'm only wanting to block like stuff like I want to bad word in your bad word or whatever. Stuff like that. Pretty much.
Certainly, it's not worth
Yeah.
your. I always look at it this way: is that even with road rage and things like that, is it really worth your energy? Is it worth you wasting your
Yeah.
energy on this person? You're not worth my
Yeah.
energy. You're not
Yeah.
worth it.
And
You can do whatever you want
it
to do,
hurts
but
you, and it hurts the algorithm to block, 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 delete, delete, delete like a whole bunch when they're trying to like push lives. It's like they're not going to keep pushing if like everybody gets like blocked. So, anyways, so I'm just like relaxing like a bunch, like with it.
have fun with it. Some people have fun with it.
Yeah, I know. That's what I do. Yeah, I mean, I had to be for a few months. I kind of like had to be to like keep things like nice. But now I'm like, I don't know. Uh, just
That's like
like me and
that's
Dan
like
are like how we
moonlight.
are, and it's like it's okay. Like, like people are gonna say stuff, and people are gonna say stuff like both ways, and like it's okay. Like we're just like really relaxed about it.
Certainly, that
It's
was like
different. Like I feel different.
that was with Moonlight for a while there. She mentioned that a lot of people, she was letting a lot of people come into the live, a lot of people come on in, and she was letting a lot of people be moderators. Like the whole page,
Mm,
just like, hey, can I be moderator? Can I be moderator? And she was just opening it
mm.
up to like plethora of people being moderators. And
Yeah,
she had, you probably noticed. Um, she had to back that up a while back. She had to cut that back like a couple months ago, like a month and a half ago. She had to cut that back and really downside that. And now she's not letting everyone pop in for moderators and different things. And she had to really cut the energy back because it was really
yeah,
becoming an issue. It's really becoming an issue. You
yeah,
open it up for a little bit, and then it just blows. Sometimes you gotta know when to cut that energy.
yeah, yeah, and totally, and like I don't know. I just feel like I've seen it's because there's times like mods are like doing things and not there all the time right now and stuff. And I've just also just been talking to my brother. He does really good on YouTube. So it's like I trust him with a lot of stuff. He's done really good for himself. And so I trust him. And also another thing is just in doing lives, and I've had like no mods like come sometimes because I don't know, they're just doing their other things or whatever. And it's like I don't have time to sit and like and block everybody and delete everybody and hide comments. So I just kind of like, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. Or, well, say what you want. It doesn't bother me, and I just go on. And it's like I've seen so many of those people end up being like, I don't know, you're actually kind of cool. I just subbed, this channel's actually cool. And I was like,
Certainly,
okay, and it's like, whoa, there's a sub that I wouldn't have had if I would have been like, what? You're making fun of my eyes? Delete you. Or what? You want to kiss me? Delete you.
no,
Like,
no.
and it's like if you don't do that, you never know. Like a minute later, these people might be, leaving comments on your videos, and they might not even be that way. They might be like, well, this person's actually kind of cool. They come in with like a joke, or even if they do come in trying to be mean, but they're like, oh, okay, this person didn't
Certainly,
respond how I was thinking they were going to. And actually, it's kind of cool. The people in her are kind of cool. And then, so anyway, just stuff like that. So only if it's like
certainly.
really bad. Like if
And
they're
to look
like,
at
I am sorry, I can talk so much. I'm sorry, I talk so much. I'm sorry.
You're
Go
fine. You're
ahead.
fine. You're fine. Do your thing. Do your thing. You're fine.
Leo, double Leo, Aries. Okay, okay. Sorry. My friend's always like, you want to be in control of everything.
Uh,
You want everybody to just
uh,
listen to you, and you're in the sorry.
certainly, and a lot of the time, people will let it affect their day. They'll let it like, hey, this is gonna ruin my day and the whole entire day. One little situation, and they let it ruin their whole entire day. It's like that's only one. It's only one part of your day. It's only like 2 minutes, 3 minutes of your day. It's like why are you gonna let that affect 6 hours of your day and have a shitty day because of it? It's like it ain't worth my
Yeah,
time. It's not worth my energy. That's why I've noticed that even with a lot of situations now, I've learned to if it's out of my control, if I caused the problem and I have a foot in the problem and it's my own issue, then I understand. But if it's out of my control and I can't control it and there's nothing I can do about
yeah,
it, there's no reason, nothing why should I worry about it? That's the universe
yeah.
redirecting me. That's the universe
To-
100% redirecting me because they wanted me to wait for some reason and redirect me to something else, redivert me.
totally, totally.
You get, you
And
get,
for like
like you get
you,
like if you get stuck by a train, or or there's construction and something happens, you got to revert yourself somewhere else. That's always the universe redirecting you for a different path, because there might be something you need to see on that path. There might be something the universe might be holding you back from a certain situation where they didn't want you to be involved in that. They didn't want you to be involved in a
Mm,
car crash. That's like if you lose your keys at home and you're not able to leave on
mm.
time. That's the universe redirecting you. Don't take those things as, hey, I'm gonna let this stress me. That's the universe redirecting you. A lot of the time, people
Right?
miss
You
they miss that.
You're literally so wise. I love all the stuff you're saying today. It's just like pouring, wisdom's just like pouring out of you. It's so cool. I so know that, and I've seen that so many times too. I used to say I was on my way to an appointment. I'm like, I'm gonna be late, and then I forgot this inside. I'm like, oh, I would get all mad. I'm like, no, I'm gonna be late, and I'd be like stressing out and da da da, and But now, like, I don't care if I have an appointment at 2 and it's 1:59 and I'm leaving. I'm like, oh my gosh, I locked myself out of the house. It's like, oh my God. Okay. So I'm like laughing literally, and then I get in the car. I'm like, I forgot this. I'm just like, are you serious? And I go back and get it. But it's like, it doesn't stress me out anymore because it's like I know, just like Sean's saying, there's reasons for it. Like, even if it doesn't make sense to me, even if this is not going to be fun, like, I'm probably going to get like fired or something, like, oh well, the universe, I trust that the universe knows what it's doing. Just like my daughter, listen to this. She worked at this place and she is so good at work stuff, right? She's so good at it. And like, she kept being late for work, and she's like, this is so weird, like, I don't do this, and no matter what I do, the last few times to work I keep being late, and this is just not me. And anyways, so her work started telling her, like, you keep coming in late. She's like, I'm sorry, this is not me. I don't know why I keep getting here late. It's so weird. And she was talking to me about it and everything. And then she said she was at her work one day and it was like a barista and she's making a coffee. She said she had this weird intuitive feeling that it was the last coffee she was going to make there. She just like sensed it. And the next morning, they told her if she came in late one more time, she was done. And she's like, well, I'm not late. I'm not late. So I'll be on time for sure. Always, I will be. And the next morning, her freaking alarm like got mixed up and didn't go off again. And she's like, whoa. Like, and she goes, and of course they tell her to go home and it's done, it's over. So it's just like, so anyway, she's way at a way better, amazing place now. She met the boyfriend she's with through her place she went after that. Amazing relationship, amazing life, like all kinds of things. So it's like, is that a bad thing that she showed up late? Was it a bad thing that she showed up 5 days late in a row? Was it a bad thing that she got fired from her job? No.
No,
Like,
no, the
it's
universe.
all like, yes,
It feels like,
redirecting her, just like Sean
yeah,
said.
redirecting her, because if she never would have left, the universe never would have forced her out of that situation. She never would have met the other boyfriend. Never would have had that better
It's
job. Never
this
would have had
job,
that. The universe knew
exactly.
that. The universe knew that. That's why the universe kept repeating it over and over again. The
Yes.
universe.
It,
See,
it,
what's funny about the universe, and I've experienced this firsthand. What's funny with the universe is the universe will keep repeating the same thing over to you until you get it. They'll scream at you and get it. They'll tell you, and a lot of
mhm,
the time, when you ask the universe questions, and this is what I believe. I believe this. When when you ask the universe certain questions, sometimes you may not get the answer back from the universe. You might get it back through somebody else. You might get your
mhm,
answer back, or the sign you're looking for. You might get it back from somebody else. Say you get in an argument with somebody, and you're like, later on you look at it, you think about it, and you're like, okay, 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 this, and this, okay, okay, but the questions that I wanted to answer from the universe were answered through this argument. They told me what I needed to hear. The universe spoke through someone else to tell you what you needed to hear. So sometimes
yes,
we do get those messages through
totally,
other people.
totally, totally, totally.
That's why
Everything.
I always
This is
That's why I always say this, and this is a lot of the rule I use. If you see something more than 3 times repeatedly, that's a synchronicity and a sign. Same word, same numbers, same patterns. 3 or more times you keep in one day. If you keep seeing the same thing in one day, that's a sign. That's the universe speaking to you clearly. letting you know something. It could be a loved one, could be a spirit speaking to you. Pay attention to those things. If you keep seeing those things, even throughout the week, if you keep seeing those things 3 or more times, you keep seeing it, then you know it's an actual sign and pay attention to it. And look it up if you're not familiar with what those signs are. Always go on your Gemini, your AI, and type it in. Hey, what does this and this mean spiritually? What does this and this mean? Or how does this relate to this? Same with your dreams. When you get your dreams, write them down, and actually go back on there and say, hey, I had a dream about this. What does this mean spiritually? And go through and it will tell you exactly. That's what I do. And then look it up. It will let you know spiritually what this means and tell you how does this relate to my job? How does this relate to my money? And go through and actually, and it's a good way to heal. It's a good way to heal because the universe, when you dream, you can manifest through your dreams, but also when you dream, the universe is processing your day, processing your day through your dreams. They are letting you know things in advance.
Sorry, I had to do something real quick. Okay, yeah, good stuff. I swear, good stuff. I was just reading what you
Okay.
guys all wrote and everything. And so we have, if Jazzy's still here, we're doing little bitty couple card readings each for um, for um, for free readings for you guys. And if you guys want us to go deeper or do like a longer reading for you, then just donate. Okay, we do have $20 on there. If you can't do 20, just do what you can, and we'll read accordingly for you guys. Okay. So we're gonna go with Jazzy and then Caitlin and then Cindy. Cindy girl, Cindy's been coming in. Cindy's amazing. I love her right there. We'll read for you too, Cindy. Okay, so you guys all yeah, like hang out, stay present, and good stuff. I love the talks we're having today, Mister. Like really good stuff. God, it's like amazing stuff. It's like all the stuff I believe. It's like so good. Um, so I love talking about it. It's my favorite thing to talk about. So let's go with
And in
Jazzy. Jazzy Bella
in the
right there.
chat
Okay.
in the chat here, Kathleen,
Caitlin.
alliterate on that, to Caitlin,
Caitlin.
sorry, to alliterate on that, pay attention to if you're having the same type of dream, the same pattern. Pay attention to the patterns of that and the synchronicities, the patterns, what you're seeing in reality, but also what you're seeing in your dreams, the pattern. How if you're seeing the same type of dreams, repeated dreams, pay attention to those because they may tie. One thing may tie to the next in your actual waking life. It may tie in, give you
Totally.
give you some signs, in there. So I would pay attention to those if they're repeating.
Totally, for sure.
Okay.
And Caitlin was saying she doesn't know if she needs a reading because we had a really awesome reading for her yesterday. So you say, Caitlin, if you don't want to, that is totally cool. Sometimes,
You're
like
fine.
what we
I just wanted to alliterate on that. You're fine. I just wanted to realliterate on that. But for Jezebel,
there's D-Riv, Mr. Dan. Hi,
all right.
Mr. Jazzy. Did you sub to Dan yet? Dan, that just came in the chat. driv1212. If you didn't, go over to his and sub real quick, okay, Jazzy? And then this is Jazzy, Cindy, Caitlin. This is Sean from Intuitive Insights right here. And his channel is linked in my pinned comment. So go over to his and sub too, okay, guys?
Certainly. And I believe she wanted to know about new love coming in.
Oh, Jazzy did. Yeah, that was like an hour ago, man. We got off talking. Sorry, Jazzy. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're just gonna do for free readings. We're just gonna do a couple cards each. Yeah, this is like gonna be a struggle for me, but I can do it. I can do it. Couple cards each, and if you guys want to know more, donate. And it doesn't have to be 20. Just donate, and we'll read what we can for you off of that. Okay, we'll go deeper into it. Okay, and Jazzy's really kind of focused on past or new stuff.
Certainly, if you wanted to get a little longer read, you're more than welcome to donate the 20. But if you just wanted a few cards pulled here and there, you can donate anything you wanted. If you wanted the longer read and you wanted to go a little bit more detailed, a little bit, the 20 would be appreciated.
Exactly.
Certainly. I want to if you don't if you haven't pulled any cards, I pulled a few cards here. If you don't mind.
Go for it.
Okay. While
Yes.
you're gathering yourself here, there was one spread here that I pulled, which four cards came out at once, and sometimes it's not a bad thing when cards do come out all in once because it's nice how they tie into each other. These four cards came out together. Um, two of them are reversed, two of them are forward. We got Judgment reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed. Then we got the Nine of Cups forward and the Ten of Wands. What Spirit's letting me know here is that you're not starting to. You feel like with the Queen of Cups, you feel like your cup is you're looking for new love, but you haven't found the right person yet, and you feel like your cup's kind of empty. Like you wanna fill your cup again. You want to get back out there. You wanna do this, and it feels like you're not really judging yourself for it, but you feel like you haven't been able to fill your own cup in that area emotionally the way you would like it to be filled. Now with the Nine of Cups here, that's the wish card, the wish fulfillment card, the card of desires. It feels like that you are you are wishing, trying to manifest another person coming in, but with the Ten of Wands, you feel like you've been carrying that burden for a while. You've been carrying it on your back. You feel like there's that it can go both ways. It can go for the Ten of Wands can go as a blockage, something blocking you, blocking your path. It can also go as carrying the stress, carrying the weight, carrying the heavy load on your back, and you feel like you've been wishing for this, but a lot of things have been down. You've been weighing you down here with this. Now, with the other three cards that I have here, is the Eight of Cups forward, the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and the Empress. I feel like the Empress here with the last card, you're trying to nurture this. You're trying to nurture yourself in a way that it feels like with the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from that mindset. It's not a full walking away from the idea of having someone come in new or anything like that, but it feels like you're walking away from the old mindset that you were using or thinking about. But it does feel like with that Ten of Pentacles, you're not fully aligned yet. You're not fully aligned with what you truly want. Um, a lot of the time we have to be aligned with our mind has to be aligned with our physical reality. We have to align those together to make things work. Um, with those work there. Uh, it does at the bottom of the deck I have Emperor reversed and I have the Ace of Cups here. Um, it feels like with the Knight of Cups, you already know the choice you need to make. You already know the type of person you're looking for, and you got the Ace of Wands. So you got a couple different cards here that are decent. Um, I do see that you are getting to alignment. You're getting there with the Nine of Pentacles. You're getting to that flow where you can have that flow there. But with the Emperor being reversed here, it doesn't seem like immediately. It feels like you're trying to get yourself back together. What it feels like with the Ace of Cups, you're trying to get yourself back together and manifesting. You're trying to manifest the person that you would like more than someone coming in currently, like in the next month or so. But I do see down the road you're manifesting so you can nurture this and put yourself back out there in the market. And sometimes it's hard to put yourself back out there when you've been in those certain situations. It's hard to put yourself out there. It is hard to trust yourself and trust everyone else and really when you haven't done it for many years, it's hard at the beginning to put yourself out there and trust everybody and really go for that. And I know a lot of people stick to online and different things like that, but sometimes it is um vice versa. Speaking with somebody in person or online, it has its differences. But this looks like more of you getting yourself in order, and knowing what you want out of this before you actually take the leap and step forward and do that. Manifesting somebody before they actually come in. And that's a lot of the time that's what you want to do first, anyways. Knowing what you want is the biggest key.
Very cool. So we lied. We're just kidding. We're not going to do one or two cards each. He pulled a bunch and I pulled a bunch. So we'll just read what we read for you guys, okay?
I
I
say
knew it was
pull.
going to be a lie. I can't do a card or
No,
two.
I say, in
Okay.
my opinion, I say pull as many as spirit will allow you. When spirit says to stop, that's when you stop. If spirit tells you to keep going,
Yeah,
because sometimes a person needs to hear more. He needs to hear
I
more. Needs to
know.
hear more.
I
So I
totally
say as
agree
many
and
as
I
spirit leads
totally,
you to pull.
yeah, I totally agree and I totally know. And I totally do that. I just have been trying in my, which I am not doing right here either. It's also a lot of cards, but I, on my own, am trying to do it. I'm trying to do the message, but like be more like, I don't know, like streamlined or something. Cause it's like, um, I like to read for like, I like to be able to read for like a lot of people and it's like I also want to like make money. Just kidding, I
Right.
sound so bad. But really, so I really
You
am
gotta.
trying my personal self. I'm trying to get to where, this is what I hear and you want to continue, donate and I will like continue and stuff like that. It's hard. If I didn't need money and I had all the time in the world, I would do like 2-hour readings for every person, like all day long for free.
No. Sometimes you gotta know when to pull your energy back. You gotta know when to pull your energy
Yeah.
back and move to the next person.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta know that.
Yeah, but I so get it. Like when it comes out, it's like you can't just stop in the middle of something. Sometimes too, like I pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards, and I could have kept going. But okay. So anyway, so Jazzy, what I got for you was the Queen of Cups first, and the Queen of Cups, and then the Ace of Swords, Jazzy. And I feel like you know what you want to feel, and you're like stepping into that power. I feel like you're not just like accepting things. You're not accepting things. You're not just taking like whatever comes, to you. Like you know what you want. If you want something, you know what you want. Like and you're not going to just take something just because it's there. You're not going to just have something to have something. Like you're very clear of what you want and you're not going to like accept less or anything like that. Okay. I feel like you've done a lot of work on yourself here with the Eight of Pentacles. Not just on yourself, but like in regards to like love and just life and stuff like that. So you've just like I don't know. I feel like you've healed and grown through things, and it's like a good thing. I feel like the universe sees that, and eventually, in the way of love, it responds to that, and eventually, in the way of love, you'll see you receiving something that that is truly deserving of you. Okay, that you deserve and is truly deserving of you because you're taking the time to do like self care and like to move in a way that shows that you love yourself and you value yourself. Okay. And because of that, you're going to be in this Three of Cups energy one day. Okay. I also don't feel like it's like super soon. I don't see like something coming in super soon. I just didn't get that. I didn't get a card like that. I didn't get that. Okay. But I do see when it happens, it's gonna feel really good. And my other couple cards was it's a Princess of Pentacles. I feel like when it does happen, Chazzy, it's going to be something different than you're used to. I do get different also in the way of a new person, but I also feel different, like a different type of person. And what kind of different type of person? I get this King of Wands energy. It's going to be someone who, like they really, frick no, stop. Anyway, so he's writing me something. No, it's going to be this King of Wands energy. He's
Yeah.
gonna bring that. Okay, where I don't know, it's just somebody way more like stepped up to the plate than maybe what you have experienced. Okay, or have seen or whatever. Someone who does things more like just like in the way that you want a person to. If you're, when you're with a person, okay, just like the way you're not going to settle for anything less, and the thing you envision to have someday, that's what this person's going to be like. Okay, they're going to like fit that like so much more and be just this person who does things and a way that more matches your energy and matches like what is deserving of you, the kind of guy that's deserving of you. Okay, but then temperance. So just be patient and not that you're not patient, but just continue, basically continue doing your process that you're doing. Continue, doing like you and like loving yourself and um taking care of yourself and like moving in a way that shows that, right? And just like you're doing, stay in that energy. And when the time lines up that it's meant for that to come to you, it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be like this. I want to say, like, this stand up guy that you're like, all right, this is what I'm talking about. Because you didn't just settle. You didn't just stay with somebody that you don't feel good with. You didn't just be with somebody just to be with somebody. It's like you took care of yourself and you loved yourself and you respected yourself and you're like, I'm going to be myself and take care of me and just do me until I do come across that which I really truly want. Okay, so that's
Certainly,
what I got for you,
and
Jasmine.
she said here in the chat, I'm not putting myself out there. I was just curious what's
Yes,
coming towards me.
totally. Yep. Yeah, and then moon flag. I'll write you down too. Okay, moon flag. Okay,
With this
so
Knight of
Jazzy,
Cups,
that was for you, huh?
with this Knight of Cups reversed here, it feels like you already know you already know which. It feels like you know the path you want to take, and you're not going to settle. You know, like Kathleen was saying, you're not going to settle. You know that path when you're ready. You know which path you're going to take. You don't have to choose. You already know which path you're going to take. And when you're ready to put yourself out there, you already know which way you're going to go. You already know the type of person you're going to go looking for. You've already made it up in your mind. You already have the list checked off. This person had this hair. This person had this facial hair. This person had this type of body. This person is this fit. This person is around this age. Same when you go on a dating site and you check all the profile boxes, what you're looking for in the search bar. You're going to have all those things checked off in your head, and you're going to know the path you want to take when you're ready to take it. I feel like you're going to know that, and it's going to be there for you. And the right person will follow you on that path. You will connect once you head down that path.
Oh, Cuba girl. Hey, you. Are you gonna be hanging out a little bit, Cuba girl? We got Caitlin. We're Cindy, or maybe come back. Moon Fletch, and then Cuba. I love Cuba. I want to read for Cuba. You're always coming. You're always coming? Oops. I said you're always coming, Dad. I mean, you're always curious what's coming at you. Well, potato, potato, tomato, tomato.
All right, we got 12 wants a reading. If you want to put him down in the chat, Dan.
You want a reading, Dan? Okay, I'll put Dan down.
He wants
Dan
to know
wants a reading.
If you want to write
what's
it.
Coming?
Yeah, what's coming towards him? If you want to put that down on the his name.
I got it.
The chat
Dan
goes up
wants
and down
to know
all over
what's
the place.
Coming.
So,
what's coming?
It's hard.
What's coming? What? Dan wants to know what's coming. What? What's coming towards him?
That's coming towards them. A lot of the time for me,
towards Dan.
I haven't used my computer recently, but when I have, I'll go through like Streamlabs, and you can hit the button that says join now or exclamation point join, and you have them put in your question in there, and it makes it a lot easier. It makes it easier so when you go and look at the list, or even if you do random and things like that, you can click on random. But if you have the question in there, it's easier than going back through the chat and having to hunt for it.
There was something like that when I used to do TikTok. There was something like that where you could like have it where the questions stayed up there or something.
Certainly, that's why I mentioned. That's why I mentioned writing the question down. Also,
yeah, for sure. Okay, I got Dan wants to know what's coming at him or towards him. I mean, and then we got. So we're gonna do. He's a mod. Did you want to do what's coming for Dan first, since he's a mod, or no?
Certainly. Is Cindy a mod or no?
No. Our list is Caitlin, Cindy. Oh, but Caitlin said she didn't really want one. Caitlin, because we did a really good reading for her yesterday. Did you want one, Caitlin, or no? And then I have Cindy, Moonfleck, Kiba, and Dan. But you were
Okay.
saying you like to do mods first.
Yeah, the mod does no sir. Okay. So Cindy does not want one, but mod do come first. They take precedence
Cindy
over
doesn't want
everybody.
a reading? Okay, Cindy doesn't want a reading? Okay, so
No.
Dan, you're a mod, so let's find out what's coming towards Dan.
Yeah. Got to take care of the
What is
moderator.
coming towards Dan? Right, I know. We got it. I got to take care of the moderator. Yep, let's take care of Dan.
Certainly,
Okay.
they help out the channel.
Don't worry, Dan. We'll take care of you. Cindy does want a reading, so Cindy will do you too in just a moment. Okay, we're gonna take care of Dan real quick, and then we'll do you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cindy. Okay. Sorry about that. I got confused for a minute there. I do apologize.
It's okay, but I believe Caitlin doesn't. Caitlin, we can do Cindy. Okay. Oh, okay. So we're gonna take care of Dan, and then we're gonna do Cindy, and then we're gonna do Caitlin, and then we'll do. I don't know if Moonfleck's still here or keep. There we go. We got it, guys. And if anybody wants even longer than we're already reading, I'm just kidding. Nobody. If anybody feels nice and wants to donate for our reading, donate. We'll just do it that way.
All right. I do apologize on that, Cindy. I do apologize. That was my confusion. I do apologize.
Okay, let's see what's coming towards Dan.
All right, let's take a look here for Dan.
No. This is my favorite card in the way of love. I say, oh, sorry, not that you're asking about love, but I say it all the time. It's a 6 of Cups. It's my very favorite card. I love it for in the way of like pretty stuff. I'll just say it's such a beautiful. Anyways, it's just such a beautiful like things getting back to the way they should be in life. You know, I feel like just for that being the first card out, it's like I feel like maybe things have been hard like for you and like just a lot going on and I don't know, probably a lot coming at you to like deal with and stuff. But I don't know. I just feel like things are gonna like I don't know, it's like get back or feel like I don't know, 6 of Cups is just always this energy to me of like where things feel easy, things feel nice, things feel just like kind of like when you're a kid, but not like a kid, just or kind of like it should be for a kid, but not necessarily. Like where things feel light, easy, playful, nice, like yay, like life. Yeah, like life feels like you're a kid on the playground, running a lot around, having fun, and just enjoying life. I feel like that kind of like energy. Like I could see you getting back to whoa, freaking like a bunch of cards came out for Dan. Okay. I got Emperor. No, I didn't. I got Hierophant. Okay. Let me see what else I got. Hierophant. Ace of Pentacles. See, I feel like something that's meant to happen for you, like it's like written in the stars with the Hierophant. It's something meant to happen for you. Like something big, really big. Because this Ace of Pentacles is like huge. It's really big. I feel like something really big that's meant to happen for you is gonna like come in you like to your life and stuff, right? And like all these things with the 9 of Wands that maybe have been bothering you or getting to you. Yeah, easy like a Sunday morning. Exactly. Yep. I feel like all these things that have been like bugging you, bothering you, getting to you are going to be like a thing of the past. They're going to be behind you, Dan. Okay. You're gonna King of Pentacles, you're gonna have what you really want like in life. Okay, time to be done with all that stuff and get back to like how life should be and have what you really truly want. Okay, boom, all starts with a tower, right? You got to make it happen. um you want this, you got to like you got to shake things up, you got to like make it happen. Or like me and Sean were saying earlier, you don't make it happen, life will make it happen for you. It might not be in your favorite way, but life, yeah. But if you really want this, here's the full. You got to jump. You got to run mode. You got to like take the chance. It's actually a really pretty reading. I didn't pull the cards; they all like totally fell out for you, and it's a really pretty story, and it's what I see, and um, Yeah, you got to make it happen. You got to take that chance and quit freaking around. Okay. I'm just kidding. Sean's like, what? Good reading, though. I like it.
Okay. Down the road,
Right?
I see I got the lovers, like down the road lovers. See some love coming down the road. Down the road, love. Could be self-love or a new person. But what I do see immediately that was right on the top of the deck here. Right on the top of the deck when I looked. I see you making this choice. Making this choice. Could be with your YouTube channel as you're close to being able to go live. You could be with that. When you see the Queen of Pentacles and you see the Ace of Cups, when you see the Queen of Pentacles here, you see how the roots are there. This is rooted, slow growth. This is something that's going to prosper over time. It's going to take time. With my YouTube channel, I've been doing this on and off almost 6 months now, and I'm just about getting to 200 subscribers. So some people, if they're on 24/7, they're on all the time doing different things, then yes, they get those other subscribers with zodiac reads and different things like that. But if you're just going a couple of days a week here and there, depending on what times you're going on, the timing can affect some of your viewers and different things like that. So you got to watch the analytics and find out when your viewers are on. The slow growth. I do see that you have a new beginning coming with the Queen of Pentacles, but I see with the Queen. Let me back up a minute. With the Queen of Pentacles, I see that this is rooted. This is rooted. Slow growth. This is rooted. Stable. This is stability that is rooted. And I see a new beginning coming with the Ace of Pentacles. I see that new beginning with money coming. Sorry.
You got Ace of Pentacles too?
No,
And I
not
also
Ace.
got Ace of
Hold on.
Pentacles.
Not Ace of Pentacles. I want to back up for a minute. I'm tripping over my words. Let me slow down a minute. No, I got the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I see a new beginning
Well, you
coming.
said Ace of Pentacles, so it counts.
The Ace of
I'm just
Cups.
kidding.
I see the new beginning coming for you with this Ace of Cups. I see that new beginning coming where you're able to fill your cups. You're able to have the things you want in your cups. You're able to take care of yourself. And it's going to be rooted where it's stable. It's going to be stable for you. It's going to be stable for you. That could be with your YouTube channel, but you have the Two of Swords, where you're gonna have to make a choice.
The Two of Swords.
Immediately. Yes.
Can we see that one? Ooh, Dan always he the Two of Swords is his card, dude.
I see that immediately on the top of the deck. That's at the top of the deck. That's not what I pulled.
So there's a decision to make. Like there's a decision or choice or.
That's what I see coming immediately. There's this choice coming immediately coming in for you.
You hear that, Dan?
You got the Four of Cups in the back. On the back side, you got the Four of Cups. So it does look like you're looking at the cups that are spilled, but you're not looking at what is standing. What we have here on the table here that did come out for this here. I wanted to highlight these because those are what's immediate and what's happening down the road. But what's coming here on the table for you, the message, is it feels like with this Page of Cups, it feels like you're not in your flow. You're not in that harmonious time right now where you feel comfortable. You're in that flow at times where, hey, I wake up, I'm able to do this, I'm able to do that, I'm able to go to work, I'm comfortable, I can work my hours. You don't feel like you're fully in that flow just yet. You feel like with the Fool, you feel like some of your wishes aren't coming true yet. It's taken a little bit too long for things to happen. That could be with your YouTube channel, and that's where I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles because that's slow growth. The Queen is somebody that sits on the throne and doesn't rush out to people, doesn't rush to get things done. They take their time. They make sure they're planned, everything's planned, make sure things are in order. Make sure before you show up to your YouTube channel or a collaboration, you have all your paperwork in order. You have your set list in order. You have your stuff in order. Like a pastor, for example, at a church. Throughout the week, they may go to a coffee shop or they may about wherever they go and they may write their sermon. and it takes a little bit of time to write their sermon. When they come to the Sunday sermon at church, they're not just winging it and saying anything. They're not just saying anything. They're actually being prepared for it, have their notes prepared, their quotes. They're having things prepared for that day. It seems like with the nine of
That's
wands, with the nine of wands, you're ready to collect your crop. You're ready to see your harvest. You're ready to see your harvest, but you're not fully in that flow yet. Um, the two sideways cards that I have that came out are to the left with feminine energy. Is the six of wands, the six of wands, and I have the eight of wands. And as you see, we have the eight of wands and we have the nine of wands. The nine of wands is looking at your harvest, seeing what made it through and what didn't make it through, seeing where you need to work on things, what stayed, what didn't. The eight of wands is things moving very fast, fast energy, things coming in fast, moving really, really quick. I see with this being sideways, it's stagnant right now. It's very stagnant. It's not moving anywhere. It's kind of stagnant. I see you moving forward, but it's not fast forward movement. Um, it feels like things you could turn it, you could turn the wheel, and you can turn the cards and make it go faster, but that requires a little bit of effort on your part. Maybe showing up a little bit more, maybe putting yourself out there a little bit more, popping into other groups out there, going through YouTube. And as you mentioned, you're trying to go live on your YouTube. That may be going through YouTube and actually scrolling through some of the other lives, scrolling through them and checking out other tarot readers, getting familiar with them, and actually collaborating with a few other people, collaborating with them, getting your name out there, like I'm doing with Kathleen, collaborating and pulling a few people into your own group. You know, talking about yourself, collaborating, showing people, doing a few free reads, and showing what you're all about, putting your strengths out there. Collaboration is a big one that can really help you uh, get started with your actually get you where you need to be. And a lot, and for example, with me, I've ran into a few people by watching their channels or watching other people's YouTube channels. I have pulled a few people out of those channels and actually watch them live now. Like for example, with Moonlight, I've watched her over on Cody's channel. He changed his name now. I don't forget. I do apologize. I don't remember exactly what he changed his name to, but Cody Tarot. I ran into her over there, and since I have ran into her and watched her on her own channel and things like that, she has helped push my channel out and actually got me new subscribers and a lot more subscribers. I would say 50 or more subscribers from that. And watching other people's tarot lives and things like that, I have noticed a lot of the same people I watch in that same
yeah,
group.
yeah,
And
totally. Yep, yep.
the collaboration can be one of those. It could be one of those things that get you into this. And I'm hearing big about collaboration here. The universe is really talking big about collaboration. It's similar to when I started out, and I see that you can get to this page of cups and take a look at this page of cups. I want to have you take a look at this. If you examine that card, you see how he's peaceful. This Entar or what have you call this person here? Um, Satar, if I'm saying that right. Satar, the Satar. You see how he's peaceful? He's got his
Satire?
wine. Yeah, he's got his wine. He's sitting on the log playing his flute. He's comfortable. He's peaceful. Like easy. Like that song Kathleen said.
Easy like a Sunday morning.
Yeah, where you're in that flow, where you're able to just hop on your YouTube and you're in that flow. You're able to when you're into it and your intuition is kicking and you're into it and you're feeling it, you feel your flow. Same when I play my music. When I'm into it and I start playing and I feel my rhythm and I'm able to it all connects. It will all flow in one when you
I
feel
feel
that.
like your
You
whole
feel
life can be like that, Dan.
it
I feel
can.
like everything he's talking about, it can apply to your whole life. Like the things, everything you've said, Sean, is actually very amazing. Dan even said, he's like, so powerful. That's amazing. Thank you so much, bro. He's like, absolutely good
Oh, you're
advice.
welcome.
Like,
I would
yeah, heck yeah.
heavenly since you're starting a YouTube channel, I would heavenly I'm not sure if you're doing tarot or what kind of things you're doing on your channel.
He's doing Sean, are you sub to him? You should sub to him if you didn't the other
I am.
day. He's doing tarot, he's doing communicating with spirits like ghost hunting, and he's also doing just like hangout and taking people on like crazy adventures and stuff like that.
I would really look at collaborating with other people, collaborating and doing different things like that. I know Moonlight, for example. A lot of the time, she has different people that go live on her channel. Kathleen does here. Just collaborating and getting your name out there, getting your name out there, so you can collaborate and get those
Yeah, he does
subscribers
come
and
on
something.
on me. I mean, come he does come on with me sometimes, and um, it's so true. Like one of the things I feel like is best for getting subs is like going in um under like your channel name on other people's lives, but especially ones that like relate to like what you do, cuz like you go like if you're in another tarot live and you go in under your name and you do tarot, and you're in there like talking about, oh yeah, that's how I see that card, or the card, oh yes, or yeah, tarot, blah, 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 or whatever. Like people are going to get curious and be like, well, who's this guy, you know? And they click on your channel and they're like, ooh, look at the stuff he does, right? And they look at the
And,
stuff that he does, and then they want to sub to you. Or like if you watch a
and
video or a short, you leave a comment on there. Same thing. Like people are like, ooh,
certainly,
people read comments, and people will be like, oh, I like what he says. Let me click on his channel, see what he's about, and then they sub to you. It's like advertisement. You know, it's really good for you.
certainly, certainly. Certainly, and with any business, any side gig, any business, no matter if it's social media or it's not social media, word of mouth is a big one. When you have somebody in your live, when you have somebody, and I know Kathleen has done this quite a bit for me here, and I appreciate that. Thank you. When you pop into their live and you're watching them live, not just collaborating or on your own channel, when you're popping in and just watching them in your own free time, they have they will actually say, "Hey, this person's here. Go subscribe to this channel." That
Mhm.
is the best thing you can have happen for your channel, because that really will
Yeah.
bring your channel forward. And also make it when you do have your YouTube channel, picking different days you want to go live and having that schedule. Know that I have on Mondays. For me, I have the Monday transmission where I look at the weekly spread. I see what the energy is for the week. I tie into the week and see what Monday, Tuesday, rest of the week has to offer for everybody. And then Thursday, I'll look at 78 card archive and go through all the cards and look at all the cards and see what the message is with all the cards. Having different subjects for each day that you're live really helps also. That's something that you can look into also. And finding a way to make it all fit into your own unique niche, into your own unique thing, and making sure that the algorithm understands it. For me, I was doing tarot and guitar on the same channel. The algorithm was undermining. They were looking at the music and saying, "Hey, you don't have a lot of views on the music right now, but you have more on tarot. So we're gonna push the tarot ahead of it." And the music was getting declined. It was getting in the background. It wasn't really moving
Yeah,
forward. So I split
it's
them up
true. It
to make
messes
it
with
look.
things like that. I was doing music. I was actually making music and doing guided meditations and relaxing music and some cat stuff. I was doing like multiple things in the beginning. And really, when it's multiple things, like the algorithm, it's like, what are we trying to push here? And it can, like you said, make it where it doesn't end up pushing much of anything because it's like, what is going on? So I kind of like got focused too.
It can do that. It can do that, and I'm not saying you're wrong. It can do that, but you got to keep going with it. You got to keep going with it and make the algorithm understand your niche and say, "Hey,
True.
no one else is doing this. This is my thing." So when people look for it, they're gonna see you doing this. You got to make the algorithm
Yeah.
understand your thing. Make sure they
Understand
understand it.
you, what you're about.
But
Yeah. Very true.
collaborating, I see once you start collaborating with people, you're gonna start seeing your flow. You're gonna start seeing how you read. You're gonna start understanding how you read and learning as a student, learning learning other people's styles of reading and see how they read and different things like that, and collaborating with other people. That would be the best way I can
Yeah.
see that you're going to get your name out there, and you may actually have some numbers pop up pretty quick if you collaborate with a bunch of different people.
Very cool. Yeah, I see
Yeah, collaborating.
like bottom of the deck I have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Cups and a Justice card. So I just hear with the bottom of the deck, like, are you here? Are you not? Are you like seeing some things not going how you want them? Are you feeling like things aren't happening how you want to see them, feel them, do them, be them, whatever? Like, well, things can be like this. So many things, so many areas of your life can be in that 9 of Cups energy, just overflowing, feeling the way you want them to feel. But like I said, with the Tower, with the Fool, with this Justice card, it's in your hands. You're like the one with the power, like a judge has the power to like to say so. You're the judge. You're the one with the power. You're the one that can like make it happen.
Certainly, and don't always look at the
Boom.
tower. Don't always look at
What
the
about
tower
me? Oh, I
as
thought you said thank you, brother. Amazing. I'm like, what about me?
a
Just
lot
kidding. He
of
said both.
a lot of people look at the tower as a bad card. They look at it as a bad card. Same with death. Same with the death card. They look at those two cards as
Same with the
negative,
devil. The
bad
devil's an
cards.
amazing card.
Yeah, you don't see with the death card. It doesn't mean that there's an ending, there's a death. It could also mean that there's a new beginning coming in with the death card. Same with the tower. It could be that, hey, we're looking at your foundation, but it's also a good thing with the tower, because we're looking at the foundation and we're seeing what's cracked, we're seeing the issues, we're seeing things. It's just not always as a
Right.
negative thing where, hey, we're gonna get into this
Yeah.
negative fight here. But that's why I don't look at it
And
as a bad
sometimes
thing.
like things need to be like shaken up so they can fall back together like in a better way.
Like some people,
Right?
I have a person that I watch, another tarot reader that I watch. I forget his name. But he uses it as the wash card, the wash card, the tower as the wash card. I think it's Cosmic Boogeyman. Cosmic
Oh
Boogeyman.
yeah, yeah. I watch
Yeah,
him too. He's pretty cool.
yeah, with the tower as the watch card, the watchtower, watching out over everyone. As you look at a castle, you see
Mm.
the pillars on the side of the castle, the watchtower, looking out, looking over things, seeing everything, seeing the land, seeing things on the horizon. Like I said, collaboration would be a big one for you. Collaborate, a lot more collaborate, and you'll be able to boost that YouTube up a lot more and be able to go live. And two, if you are able to, I'm going to stress this to you as a tip. If you're not able to go live through the YouTube because you don't have enough subscribers, you can go through what's the one I use not Discord oh shoot.
While he's thinking, maybe I'll do something to move forward. Maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe. Universe says you need to be done with those
Oh,
old stories. I make
um,
these cards come out. Be done with those old stories. Quit focusing on what's not feeling good here. You have 2 cups there, right there, waiting for you. Look at 9 of Cups. See, it's coming in. You just gotta whatever he's holding. Walk. It looks like a flower with thorns. Walk up and take it.
certainly. I
It
remember what I was
totally
saying.
does.
Look
Okay.
at Prism Live. Prism Live. It's a third party platform that you can set up. You can go ahead and create your schedule on there. You can put your profile picture on there. You can create your schedule on there. You're able to go live through a couple of different platforms on there. It's a third party platform that allows you, if you don't have enough subscribers or enough watch hours and different things like that, you're able to build those things using that third party platform. That's what I use with the Prism Live, where I connect it through my YouTube and I'm able to go live and it will stream to the YouTube and able to go live that way. And it's a way to still be able to go live if even though you don't have enough requirements through the YouTube. So I would look into Prism Live. I would look into that. You can download it to your phone. You can download it to your computer and use it that
He
way.
actually did just get to 50. He did just get to 50. So I think he's just going through the waiting process thing, the verification or whatever. So, and then Caitlin, thank you for subbing to him.
Thank you, Maria.
Awesome.
There is buy me a
Caitlin,
coffee.
did you sub to Sean too? Oh,
There's
sorry, I talk a lot.
you're fine. There's also buy me a coffee or the Ko-fi page. If you're able to utilize those, you're able to utilize those other two platforms. I know that if you have a certain amount of subscribers on
Awesome.
your channel with requirements, you can do members and things like that through
Yeah.
YouTube. You can also do that through Buy Me a Coffee or the Ko-fi page. So there is a lot of third-party platform that you can also use also to get those things and promote them and different things. You got to upload on those, constantly uploading things. But there's a couple different ways you can go ahead and get those things while you're waiting for the requirements through the YouTube. Same with the super chats and things like that. If you don't have enough subscribers, you can always do the Venmo, Cash App. There's third party things you can do. You got to think outside the box. You got to think outside the box
Just from
on ways you're able to.
experience too, and just from experience on memberships, just be careful or be aware of like the you can always change things, but like of the like the benefits you offer, because maybe like you offer these certain benefits for members, and it's like it's great when you have like one or two, but like say you get to like 100 members. That's great money wise, but then do you really have time to offer all? Are you going to be able to keep up with that and give all your members those benefits that you like promise them, or like when you get to 1,000, is there any way? Because I remember for me, one of my things was my members got a free reading from me every time I was on live. It's like I had 2 people, 4 people. Okay. So I gave them a free reading every live. But what about when I had 15 people? Really? Every live I had 15 people to do a free reading for? Like I was never going to get to do my donations and da 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 da. And anyways, what about when I got to 200 members? Like what was I going to do? So just be aware, like think ahead, like when you go to offer, like if you're offering benefits, like some people want to be members just to support you. Like honestly, I might bring back memberships, but just do it as like a I don't know, something else where I'm not like, it doesn't take so much of my time, like per member. Because a lot of people, like my brother, all he does, he has a big channel and he has a lot of members that pay, and they mostly pay to just support him. And then he just does like a drawing like once a month for something. They get like a
You
freaking
always,
something other, some merch of his or something. Yeah. I feel
you
like that's
always,
a little bit smarter.
you always have to scout your competition. I'm gonna say it that way. If you have a storefront business,
You
it's the
can't
same thing
ask
for
in a
it's the
message.
same
Sorry.
thing for
I'm sorry.
social
I was
media.
talking.
You're fine. If you have a storefront business and you're scouting the
Mhm.
local businesses in the area, you're going to them and scouting them out and doing things. It's the same thing for social media. The same thing. You gotta understand. Everyone has to understand this. For YouTube, TikTok, whatever you may have when you're live, it's simple as doop, doop. I'm not watching anymore. Doop. I'm not watching anymore. It's simple as a second. Just moving that phone, moving your hand up, and you're moving to the next page. I don't want to watch this. Move to the next page. I don't want to watch this. Move to the next page. You gotta be able to lock them in and keep them on that page. Keep them in that page. You gotta lock them in. If you're not able to lock them in, people are gonna scroll up and they're gonna move to the next person. So you always gotta scout other people. But when you do pop into other people's channels and things like that, look at different things they're using. Different things like Buy Me a Coffee or the Ko-Fi, different things like that. See what they're using. See what's helping them out and see if you might be able to use some of those things in your own way. Tie it in your own way. You don't want to steal what they're doing. You don't want to steal it, but look at some of the third party platform they're using
Mm,
and see if it can help you in your own way. See how it can help you. Because you
yeah.
right now, when you're just starting out and not having enough, because I know I'm already in it right now. I'm almost at 200, and you got to have at least 500. You got to have at least in order to get monetized with YouTube. You have to have 500 subscribers, and you have to have all your watch hours, and that's a big one. The watch hours, especially with shorts or
But
with the
remember,
yeah.
but remember, you can totally make plenty of money, like not go. I mean, um, like he said,
That's
through
where I
the
was
buy me
going.
a coffee things. Through
That's
oh,
where I
I'm
was going.
sorry. Then go ahead. No, go for
No,
it.
no,
Go for it. I didn't
that's
know you were
exactly
going
no.
there.
Go ahead.
Nah,
You took the word. No, you
no,
took the
no,
words out of
no.
my mouth.
No, I didn't mean to. You
No,
go
no, you're
ahead.
fine. That's
I
definitely
didn't
where
know
I'm
you were
going
going
with
to
it.
say that. No, then go for it.
That's
Go.
definitely
Go.
where I
I'm
was
seriously
going.
fine. Go. I want to hear you say it.
No, that's
I'm
definitely where I
serious.
was going.
Go.
That's exactly where I was
No,
going.
I talk
So
too
checking into
much.
those.
Go. Go. Go.
No, but checking into those other platforms and things like that. Those are ways that you can work around it. You can work around it to still make work, still make this work and different things like that. Um, and like I said, it depends on how long you're going live, what you're doing, how you're doing it. Those kind of things play in. But checking out other people's YouTube channels, seeing what they're doing, getting a feel for it, but also collaborating with other people. That's the biggest key that Spirit was telling me. The biggest one Spirit was telling
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, you could also do things, Dan. I was just thinking, like with ghost hunting and stuff. I mean, do it yourself if you want to, anyways. But you could also do things like, like where do you guys want me to go visit to do like a ghost hunting thing? And they're like, we want you to fly to freaking New York and visit this one place. And you could have like a fund, that you're not a fund, but like a thing where you're trying to reach your, whatever, $500 goal. And when you get to it, you'll take a trip out to that place that they all want you to go to. I know I've seen channels that do things similar to that. Like, you want me to do something? Not sorry, you want me to do something? Then pay for it. Not like that, but people. It can help you, and people are willing and want to do that thing and do stuff like that. Like everybody wants to see it. There's going to be a bunch of people that are going to donate 5, 10. Somebody might donate 100. Whatever, because they want to go see it happen. And then there you go. You got your plane ticket and your motel stay, and you can go fly out there and do it.
Certainly setting certain goals too. Setting certain goals on your channel will help out. Being the biggest one I can stress is what I've learned for any social media. If either TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you have, YouTube, being authentic. Being authentic. You can tell when someone's faking it just for the money. You can tell. And you can also tell when
Yeah,
someone's being authentic, telling
Dan is
experiences for
so
themselves,
authentic.
having those self experiences, relating to other people, things like that, and also just being authentic. You can tell when someone, just like I said, just doing it for the money and just whatever, and you can tell also when people are there. But a lot of it would be also knowing what times to go on, and the nice thing with YouTube is it's global. It's global. It doesn't matter if you pop on at midnight or you pop on at 12 in the afternoon. Somebody is going to be on. You're going to get one person on.
Yeah.
At least one person watching your video. At least one. But
Mhm.
also, I'm going to say this, and then we can move on to the next person. Don't just subscribe to someone's channel. Don't just subscribe to the channel just to subscribe. Check out their content. See what they're all about. Read their bio. Check out their content. Check out the shorts. Go through the shorts and check them out. Check out the videos. See what their playlist is. Check everything
Yeah.
out. Don't just subscribe to the channel. And that's what I've been telling a lot of people lately when I go live. Don't just subscribe to my channel. Check out all the shorts. Check
Yeah.
out the live. Check out
Yeah.
different things. Check those things out because one, that's a way to become a moderator. That's a way for that person to trust you on their channels and put you as a moderator, and then you get more benefits that way and become a membership and different things like that. That's ways to get those things if you're more into that.
Yeah. Like the my like me, like my like for example, like there's people that I'm connected with, um that we do that for each other's channels. Like for example, me and Chrissy, like every day when her new stuff pops up, you can get like guarantee. I'm going to be watching it and I'm going to be leaving a comment and she'll reply back and I'll reply again and we talk forever on her video or on her short. You guarantee I put out a video, she's going to be over on mine writing stuff. Same with Love Oracle, same with like, different people like in the community. And it's like that's good. It takes time, and sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I have my own stuff and my own life and everything to work on. But it's like you do that for other people, like they're going to come do it for your channel. And it's nice too because you're like connecting with them. It's not just for YouTube, it's because you do, you're connected with them and you like them and they like you and da da da. But it's just you do that stuff for other people on their channels and you're going to see those people coming to yours and doing stuff on yours. So I literally there's people on mine that their stuff pops up and I always go there and I always like watch it and always write stuff. But then sometimes I'm like, ooh, I'll just take like a day and I take a couple hours and I'm like, let me go to Watson's and see if he's got anything new. Let me go to Jano's or Jason's and see if he's got anything. And even if they don't, I might go watch an old video or an old short and write something. Who else? Let me go to Tarot with Ether. It's just I sit down and I'm like I go around to different people's channels and like write something, and then over the next couple days, it's kind of like, are you doing it to get stuff back? Honestly, yeah, in a way, but you're also doing it to help them. But the truth is, yeah, it would be nice and you want them to like do stuff back to you too. It's just like community and like helping each other grow. So
Certainly, but you
okay.
also
Anybody else want to we like read so good. I
you
love
also
it.
want to
Good stuff though today.
certainly you also want to be polite about it. You just don't want to pop in their channel and be like, oh, here, I'm going to put this in. Hey, check my channel out. You want to be polite about it. You want to stick around for a little bit. Check their channel out for a little bit. See what they're about, and then find the time when it's right to put yourself out there and hey, I would like to check out my channel also in this here. Things like that. Because that person might go, hey, that's rude. I mean, I don't even know who you are. That's rude. You haven't been here for many lives. You want to be respectful with it too.
Yeah. Hey, Grand Central. I don't know if we ended up do you remember what live it was? I didn't have you written down for not getting one. So I wonder if we read for you. I wonder if we read for you on there. If we did read for you, it would be good for you to hear it. Was it one where like me and Dan were on or just me? Do you remember?
You talking about Grand Central?
Yeah, because I have a list of people that we were going to read for but haven't, and he's not on there. I could have messed up, but anyways, yeah, we can also read. I would love for you to see whatever we read the other day, but also we can do a little reading for you today too if you want. I'll put you on here. We're gonna read for. I want to know if Caitlin is here, Cindy is here, Moonflat, Kiba. You guys here still? Kiba's still here. Let me see if Caitlin, Cindy, Moonflat are still here. Because they were
if you
right
are
above
here,
Kiba.
Caitlin, we can do Caitlin next if you're here, Caitlin.
Cindy. I don't think Moonfletch is still here. They haven't said anything in forever. But Caitlin, Cindy, you guys here? If not, we're going to read for Kiba. And if not, then we'll read for you after Grand Central. Okay, so just hold on, guys. Let's give Caitlin and Cindy. Kiba, yeah. Let's give Kiba.
Kiba is here.
Kiba. Let's go ahead and read for Kiba right now since she popped up and said something. I don't see anybody else yet. Okay. So Kiba girl, put a question and we'll read for you, girly girl. Certainly. I love Kiba. She's so beautiful. Awesome person. Mm-hmm. Love you, girl. Okay. This is so fun. And not only are we reading like cool readings, but I love the amazing like messages and wisdom that's coming out in the live today. It's so good. Ooh, Cindy is here. Shoot. Okay, let's go. Do we still do Kiba first, Sean? Since we said, and then Cindy?
If you have Cindy on the list first, let's do Cindy.
Okay, let's go ahead and do Cindy. Okay, let's go ahead and do Cindy. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and do Cindy and then we'll do Kiba. Okay. Jay the Aqua. Hey, mister, how are you? I was checking Discord to see if you're on there yet, but you're not. But I did get the comment that you wrote on YouTube. So hopefully, yeah. Okay. So there's been some good stuff, Jay the Aqua, on this live today. Like, right? We talked about so many amazing things. Let's go back and listen. Okay. So Cindy, what did you say? What did you want to know about Cindy? I know you said you were going through stuff, or are in general. Like, let us know what you want to know, and then we'll do Miss Kiba right afterwards. Okay.
No problem. Dan, if you got to Discord, that's another one that you should check out. Discord. Dan actually is on Discord. I don't know if he's got his own. No, he does have his own Discord. Yeah. Nice. But yeah, he is on Discord. Yeah. Nice. A lot of those third-party platforms you can use to bypass the YouTube and try to make it work.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be creative. You got to be creative. That's what I had to do. I had to be creative to make
Yeah.
it work. I can't wait around for
Yes.
YouTube to, get things rolling. I
Right?
gotta make sure things are taken care of. Also, that's the
Totally.
night of
That's
swords.
exactly.
That
Exactly.
is
I
what it's
love
called,
it.
the night of swords. That's what those are.
Awesome.
Cindy, did
Blue.
you have a question or did you want in
Hi,
general?
Blue.
Lost
She
job.
lost her job.
Sorry to hear that.
Mhm.
Very sorry to hear that.
So things going hard and stuff. You were saying earlier, huh, Cindy? Want to just know about all that?
Certainly. Let's take a look at the energy. Let's see what's going on around that. How long were you at the job? If I may ask, if you feel inclined to share that.
Oh, blue, like true blue. Okay, got it.
She said, terrible car accident 3 weeks ago. Blessed to be alive and walking. Was the job lost due to the accident or was it something else? You don't have to go into detail. You can put a yes or no, but was it related? Was it related to the car accident, the job loss?
And real quick, Cindy, just some quick first cards that came out. Look, you got the Six of Cups. I feel like first off, the universe is saying you're gonna get back to like this good feeling way. Okay, with the Six of Cups, you're gonna get back to where whatever financially, work wise, whatever things feel good. Um, Everything wise. Okay, I feel like overall your life is gonna get back to this good feeling, lighter feeling with more ease, more flow, more ease, more lightness, more joyful way. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
there's just some stuff you're gonna have to like navigate. I feel some you're gonna have to do some things, some ways, and this and that. I feel like you're gonna like have to navigate the situation. Okay. And I feel like the universe is aware that it's like probably kind of like weighing heavy on your mind, lots and lots of thoughts really in your head about this. And it doesn't feel good, right? I mean, exactly how she's looking there, it's like how it's feeling. Like so many thoughts of so many things are on your mind, like weighing heavy, right? And it's I don't feel like it's gonna be like boom, ta-da, you wake up tomorrow morning and everything's fixed. I feel like it's gonna be some work and some time um of stuff that yeah, it's gonna be like it's gonna happen like it happens, in the universe and your life, like natural, but also stuff you're gonna have to do too. But that you will move to these better waters, these calmer waters, these better feeling waters, more peaceful waters. And we're just light and we're like, no, lighter, more flighty. I don't know if that's a word, but just lighter, easier, brighter over there. It's brighter over there. Okay. It's just a quick message from the universe. Okay. Here, I feel like the universe says, don't worry, like Knight of Cups, like, uh, maybe, I don't know, I'm in the shadows kind of right now and you're not seeing it. Okay. But just know that I'm like, it's like the universe, like I'm here for you and I have this for you with the Knight of Cups. Like, you're not going to have this. You're definitely going to get back to that lighter, more peaceful, better feeling energy. It's just a quick like
Certainly.
overview thing I got. I'm gonna let Sean do some cards and then I'll pull some more. Okay.
She said in the chat she feels like she's doing it alone, nobody to help her. Her mom's extremely sick.
Mhm.
At the job about 20 years.
She's been what at the
So
job about 20 years?
she's been at that job for about 20 years, lost the job, and currently
Mhm.
with losing the job, her mom's extremely sick, dealing with that also, and she feels like she's
And she
doing it
got in the
all alone. There's no help.
accident.
Because
Yeah,
it
and
feels
she's
like
got in
there's
the
no help.
accident too. Lots and lots of trouble. That makes sense for this freaking Nine of Swords, right? Like it's like so many thoughts, so many different areas, like weighing on your mind. Like I'm sure that's exactly kind of how you feel. Okay. But I just before I go into more and Sean goes, I just feel like number one card out, the universe is saying like you are going to get back. Six of Cups, you are going to return to more lightness, more ease, more joyfulness, just more peace, more like brighter. I see brighter again, brighter days. Just know that number one, like first and foremost, very first and foremost.
That same card I pulled.
Yeah, no way. Really?
Second card.
Really?
Second
That's
card.
freaking awesome.
The second card that came out.
See?
The first one.
I
The
got
first card that
chills.
came out.
See the
The first card that came out was the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles
Yeah,
here.
it's like, how's it gonna be? How's it gonna be? Don't worry, it's gonna return to this. It's gonna,
That
yeah, freaking
that
Cindy, just know that.
that's the partnership. That's this partnership you're having with money. That part that you built over the years with that job. 20 years is a long time to be at one current job, one current employer. You know, having a routine, having a set skill, being at that job for a long time is, factors do play out. Other things happen. Businesses close up, people get laid off, things like that happen, and other things, foreseen things, happen down the road where we have to, health and different things like that, we have to step away. And I see that. With the Six of Cups, I also see, for me, with the Six of Cups, it's a little different than Kathleen, but with me, with the Six of Cups, that's family, home life, taking care of your family life, taking care of your home life, making sure you have things in order. And I see that with your mother. Um, in spite of the losing the job, you had to step away to take care of, you had to focus on, in spite of losing the job, you had to take care of yourself, you had to take care of your mother, you have to take care of things like that, and you're not judging yourself. You're not judging yourself with a judgment for doing that. You're not judging yourself for taking care of the things you need to take care of in your life currently at the moment. Um, these three cards here came out all at once, which are the Fool forward, the Knight of Cups reversed, and the Seven of Swords forward here. These three cards at once. So what I see is you are hoping for better with the Fool. That's that wish card. Nine of Cups is the ultimate wish card here, which is at the bottom of the deck. The Nine of Cups. That's wishing. That's ending cycles. Nines are ending cycles, completing cycles. The 10. We have the Ten of Swords here also underneath that on the bottom of the deck. And the tens are new beginnings. Tens are stepping into that new beginnings, stepping into that, moving from the 9 ending cycles to something new, stepping into this new job, this new beginning, new things happening. I do see that you are, with the Six of Cups, you are stepping back for a minute, pulling your energy in, and you're focusing on your health, you're focusing on your mother's health, things like that. And I see with this Seven of Swords here, the Six of Swords are moving to calmer waters. Seven of Swords, I see that you're trying to get rid of some of this doubt, some of this stress around it. You're trying to relieve some of that. And I feel intuitively, you already know the path you need to take. You already know what you need to do. Currently, right now, you already know. You know the path you need to take. You know where you need to go in life. You're just hesitant to really move in that time of doubt, move in that time of need, and know that you are spiritually guided here. Spiritually guided here, with this here. But it doesn't. It feels like right now, um, with the experience that you have, put your strengths out there with the Eight of Pentacles. Put your strengths out there. Put your strengths out there, and the next thing will come. It's the company's loss. It's their loss for whatever reason happened. It's their loss, and they lost a good employee. They lost somebody that was, what I mean, on top of their game and things like that. Put your strengths out there. Really put your achievements out there, your accolades out there, and you can get to this alignment. You can get to this alignment. But right now, the universe is stating that you gotta take care of your health. You gotta take care of your mother. You gotta take care of your health. It's only a temporary pause, but you can get back out there. Long as you put yourself, put your accolades out there, your achievements, your goals, put them back out there. You can get to that. But it feels like I said, with this Knight of Cups, you already know which way you want to go. You already know the path you want to take. You just haven't taken it yet. For whatever reason, you haven't taken it yet, but you know the path you want to take. You already know it. You're just not fully there yet. So that's what I have for you there. Hopefully that did give you some reassurance and a starting point for some questions to answer yourself.
I got a few more cards. I'll go through really quick, Cindy. I'm going to just say them as I go through them really, really quick. Okay. I just see you in Empress energy. Like I said a few days ago, like I saw you in this like caring energy, like this like kind of like a mom energy, like taking care of people energy, and it probably goes for taking care of your mom and all kinds of stuff. Like you have this loving energy, right? And I feel like the universe is going to you're not going to do all that and not be given back to, okay? I feel like the universe is saying, believe me, like you do so much, you're going to get given back to, you will, okay? And in so many ways, so many areas, okay? It really, I feel like the universe really wants you to believe in like the magic of life, like the way everything works, the way it goes, the way it's all connected, how things happen, the way they're meant to. I feel like the universe wants you to like believe and trust and kind of like understand this stuff. I don't really care to say all this stuff like when people are going through really hard stuff, because it's like, oh, that really helps. Like this is what you're meant to go through. Yay, this is what is meant to happen. Ah, thank you. Okay, so much better, right? No, it doesn't feel good. But I do feel like the universe does want you to, as much as you can, to like believe and trust in the process of life. I know, okay, and that magic, and also know that even though things don't look good, oops, at all right now, the way they look, the way that they are happening, the way that they're going, it looks scary, it looks bad, right, with that devil card. Um, but it's like you just don't see yet with the moon. You just don't see. I feel like you don't see how it's going to go. And I also feel like the universe says, "Ew," like it's hard to do, right? But I feel like the universe, I don't know, part. I wanted to say like I feel like the universe feels that you don't like see the whole picture, kind of like and trust in it and believe in it. But like I said already, also like who wants to hear that when you're in the middle of stuff and feeling not good stuff, really not good stuff, and especially in a lot of areas. And like who's going to be like, I'm feeling all this bad stuff and it's perfect, you know. I mean, I get tend to get to that very quickly after things, but I'm still human. So like right in the middle of stuff, of course it doesn't feel good, right? But I do feel like the universe, it's okay, like, it understands that you don't like all the way, it's okay, but it does want you to know more than anything that this is not forever. This time period of things a lot feeling not good will come to an end, okay, with the death card, and things will go a different way. Just do what you can to, like, trust in the process of this, okay, and, um with this King of Wands, I don't feel so much like it's about you like doing stuff, like getting out there and doing stuff. I feel like what it wants with this King of Wands energy is getting in this energy of somehow like getting as close or moving towards, like, I feel like you will move towards that. I don't know how you've been or what you've done or what you do in your life up to this point, but I do feel hanging out here and becoming a part of our community like you are. And I know, you like Dan too, and going over to his stuff when he gets all that going, and here with Sean, and hopefully you sub to Sean because he has such good wisdom, amazing wisdom in him too. I feel like being around all of us, like I just see, you getting and more of this. You're bringing stuff to us too. Believe me, it's not just like, look what we're gonna do for you. It's not like that. Like you bring beautiful energy and beautiful stuff to us and everybody here in our community too. But also, I do feel like being around us all is going to get you more and more into this King of Wands energy. Like I said, it's not so much doing; it's more like believing and trusting in the process of life. Okay, it's like an energetic thing. I feel, and that there's going to be changes. Like it's like how life goes. It's like it's just like the process of life, and so hard to do, but I just feel like you're gonna get more and more into understanding it's just kind of how the world works, how the wheel turns, you know? Like it would be great to have it like where you know, everything feels good and everything's good great, or it's just like little things that don't feel good or they don't last a long time. But sometimes like, you know, it's just something that happens. It's a way that kind of like the wheel rolls, like there's going to be very hard things we go through in life and sometimes multiple very hard things at once, and it's so hard to do. But yeah, just know that like um you know, there's gonna Ace of Pentacles, there's gonna be a, you know, whole new way of feeling of things going of da da da. Like right now you've seen this happen, that happen, that happen. It feels like your world's probably like crashing down and stuff, but it's not always gonna be like that. There's gonna be a new beautiful way of feeling that eventually comes in. Like Ace of Pentacles and then Ace of Cups. Come on. Like things are gonna get to where they feel beautiful, where they're going beautiful, feel beautiful in a whole new way. Judgment card at the end. Just know more than anything, I feel like the universe wants you to know that that's going to happen, even though it's hard to trust and believe in that, and it doesn't feel good now. I feel like the universe more than anything wants you to just know, just at least hear that that's definitely going to happen for you. Okay.
Certainly. And I went and pulled the Moon Oracle card on your situation. The universe wanted me to pull one, and I believe this is a perfect card for you. As I was looking through some of this,
Okay.
this is a perfect card for you, and it might give you some hope. This is a perfect card, and this was the spirit pulling this card through me. This was spirit pulling this card. It's time to give rather than take. New Moon in Virgo. Now you may read the title and think, why? What's up with that, spirit? Let's jump right in. A time to give rather than take. When this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you? And where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests you make that restart a clever one, simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies, so add those into your routines now. However, you've been feeling, if a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're reanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more what you can do for others. Recommit to a healthy morning and evening routines. Um, I'm going to read that again. It's time to ask what someone else can do for you and to it's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. That may be in a career change, maybe a teaching position, maybe a career change. With that, there, helping other people out, just something to think about. Commit to a healthy morning and evening routines. Gradually, improvements are coming. Pay attention to details if you want some success without being epidemic. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person you are asking about is reliable. Virgo is a sign of health, service, and analyst. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at this time of the Virgo new moon and whenever else you pull this card. So that's what I have for you here. Hopefully
Very
that gave you some
cool.
answers and clarity.
Yeah, and Cindy also, I went ahead and pulled two of my inner child oracle deck. And so You Are Enough came out and I was just like messing with it. So I went ahead and put it back in and I shuffled more. And then two cards fell out as soon as I started shuffling. And it was that same card. So I'm like, okay. And the second card is There Is Hope Ahead. Okay. Um, so the You Are Enough card, you know what I actually hear from it? I just hear that one thing. Actually, it's different all the time, but right now I hear for you, it says you don't have to give more, whatever. What I'm hearing with you enough right now is that things are dark right now, right? But it's like this acceptance, this like surrender to how it is at the moment, okay? And blended with there is hope ahead. Take courage and have courage and take heart, for there is hope. That's just again the two cards that came out. Dark right now. Look how it's gonna be, girl. Okay. Dark right now. Surrender, kind of like this surrender. And I know, okay, I know, but like, what I'm saying? Okay, but there's hope ahead. It's gonna be bright, it's gonna be light, it's gonna feel good, it's gonna feel really good. Okay. Um, Beautiful cards, beautiful reading for you. I love you. Yeah, right, Cuba? Isn't it pretty? Okay. So yeah.
Kiba, if you want to throw your
Um,
question in, Kiba, if you want to throw your question down in the chat.
yep, Cuba, go ahead and put your question, girly. And then Witch King, it is good to see you again, mister. Good to see you, good to have you back. This is Sean with Intuitive Insights. He's a really intuitive, awesome reader. We actually read like hecka good together. I love it. The reading's like
Yep.
totally vibe. And his channel is linked in my pinned comment. And what's your channel name, Sean? It says Sean Intuitive Insights Tarot, but Insights has two S's, right?
It's Intuitive Insights Tarot with two S's.
But with two S's, yeah.
I had to put that. I had to put the other S in there because the name Insights. I had to put another S in there so I don't get confused with someone else's channel.
Yeah, there you go. So you go sub to him. He's super a super cool tarot reader and totally super intuitive too. So Cuba wrote, you're so welcome, Cindy. What, Sean?
No, go ahead.
Oh, and so Kiba wrote how to strengthen the emotional bond with Killian, how to release like trauma from his past relationships to life or to live a beautiful relationship. So her and her guy, his name is Killian, and they've been going through some stuff. And she's wanting to know how to strengthen that emotional bond with him and how to help him like release trauma from his past stuff, relationships and stuff and all, so that they can have a beautiful relationship. Pretty question, Kiba. I love that, girl. And Juanson earlier was wanting to know what that yellow card deck you were using was called.
You're talking about this one here, the gold one?
I think do you have a yellow one, like a bright yellow one? Did you have another deck that has yellow on it?
You talking about that deck?
Maybe it was that one. Show me another card.
I got this.
No. I mean, from that same deck. It was like bright colors. You were using it for Dan's reading, I think.
Yeah, it was.
And Juanson.
Some of these.
I think so. Yeah, Juanson was wondering what that was called.
These ones here.
I think so. What deck is that called?
This one here is
I can't
my
see
Spirit
it.
Halloween deck. That's my Spirit Halloween
Spirit
deck.
Halloween deck. Maybe that's it, because he does love Halloween and stuff like that.
Yeah, these are my Spirit Halloween deck. These are the ones that I received from. I received these from Moonlight.
You got him from Moonlight, dude.
Yes.
Juan said he got him from Ethereal Moonlight. Oh my gosh! He's in the chat now looking.
I got a few of them from her.
Okay, like that, Juanson. For example, that Juanson. Let's go ahead and leave soda pop drink. Let them stay. Like it's not harming the world. I know it's like maybe we don't agree, but for example, let's let them stay. And maybe their comment just goes on by and they take off. But then it doesn't look to the algorithm like we're chopping everybody it sends our way or that it pushes us out to. So we'll just leave it. We'll let it pass by. If they like keep spamming, go on and on and on and on and on, then we'll like do whatever, time them out or whatever the heck, or hide whatever, But let's just like let it pass by. Okay, and if you want to go out of the chat, put some comments. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, this is for Kiba about her and Killian's relationship. Her wanting to know. Let me read your thing again. How to strengthen your guys' emotional bond, you and Killian. How to release trauma, help him release trauma from his past relationships and stuff, so they can have a beautiful relationship together. Spirit Halloween deck. I knew I recognized it because I have my own deck, except that mine has they have the evil eye on the back. So he recognized that deck, Sean. He has a similar one. Okay.
Right.
Kiba girl. Kiba, Killian, Kiba. How does it? Oh, I'm sorry. Look at the first card out. 2 of Cups. How pretty, Kiba girl. Okay. It's just a beautiful first card. I feel like that's saying it can be that way. Like you guys do have a beautiful connection. And I actually feel like I love how the love that I feel that you feel for him. I feel like it's just like you want to do this, you want to like help this, you like it's not just like this happened and then forget it. It's like you want to like help figure it out and like help him, it's like you're not just like against him, you want to like help him, you want to help you both. That's actually a really good thing, man, in a relationship. 1 second, and you go on whenever you want, Sean.
All right. I pulled from 2 different decks. The first one was from my LA Mukai deck. That one there, I pulled from that one, and then I pulled from my Lisa Parker deck, which was the second one that I pulled from. Kind of two different areas, but similar area here. The first one that I received was this 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles here. The 7 of Pentacles here. Well, the 6 of Pentacles is about balance, balancing things, having things in order. The 7 of Pentacles is more of getting that information, seeing the tree, getting the information, understanding things. This is you understanding, trying to understand with the 7 of Pentacles, trying to understand his past, asking questions, trying to understand how his past is, trying to understand his past, going through and having the conversation and getting the information. You're looking at the tree and you're seeing what is ripe yet and what isn't ripe. When you're going to pick apples, for example, you're seeing which apples you can pick, which apples you're not picking. You're seeing what is there. You're looking at things. You're looking at the trauma. You're looking at things that he's telling you in the conversation. You're looking at it. But with the star, you feel like you're not able to get through. You feel that disconnect. You feel like you're not able to get through to him right now. That's why you're here today asking those questions, because you feel like you have that disconnect. You feel like, how do I get through to him? How do I help him heal? How do I do that? And know that you have the Ace of Pentacles here. The Ace of Pentacles is telling you that you're strong. You're the healer that he needs. He has walked into your path so you can help him heal. Mm-hmm. You can help him get through this. You can help him heal and help both of you grow together with this here. I do see with this Knight of Cups reversed here, the Knight of Cups reversed, I see that you already know the path you need to take. You already know the way you need to heal him. You already know the way that's the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is that him trusting you, him understanding you. That happy.
1 sec. I have to go out and in. 1 sec. It lost connection, and maybe everybody can hear you, but when it does that, then I can't hear you. So 1 second, just stay where you're at.
Okay. Alrighty. With the 4 of Wands here, that's the 4 of Wands is that happy marriage, happy life, happy time. That's you having that celebration, getting to that celebration, having that happiness, happy times, and it feels like you found that within him. You found that with the Four of Wands. You found that with him, and you know the path you need to take to continue this and get here to the Four of Wands. You see that, and I see with the lovers here. Um, don't take this as a disconnect with you both being disconnected. No, take this as this is a happy time, but you're also I feel that disconnect where I feel the love. This lovers is because of the disconnect with his past traumas, trying to heal from those and move forward, and really trying to trust you and understand you. And you have the Ace of Cups, which is the last card here, the Ace of Cups. And that's that's you being very strong, being very nurturing, not your boundaries, but also being there when he needs you and nurturing this and being there and helping him heal. And it feels like you already know the path that you need to take. You already know that path to get to this Four of Wands and help him actually heal and help him actually grow. And just listening, just sitting down and listening is a big one. Knowing that you're just there listening is a lot for a lot of people. A lot of people just want someone to listen. They just want to vent and have someone listen. They don't want someone to
Mm,
respond back. They just want someone to listen. And being there for them and listening is a perfect thing you can do.
yeah. A relevant ideology. Talk to her. Talk to her. Like, be open, be vulnerable, talk to her. Okay, let's see. Kiba girl. Yeah, so I got, what did I show you? Oh, the 2 cups first, right? I got Onsen. But yeah, then you are a vegetable. You're so
I'm a
funny. Yeah,
vegetable.
see, they're okay. See, something like that. It's a little bit weird. I get what they're saying, but it's not the end of the world. It's like, it's okay. They leave their comment. But if they, start going on and on about really weird stuff and really like inappropriate stuff or whatever, then it's like, stop saying that, and then, da-da.
Kiba,
Okay.
you can't overstep your boundaries with him is the biggest one. You want to help him out, but you can't overstep your boundaries. You just have to listen. You have to listen and let him move forward when he's ready with you, and let him come to you with those things. Just listening to him is the biggest one you can do right now. Taking the time to listen, let him know that you're there and listening to him.
Mm. So I got 2 of cups, right? I feel like it can get the way you're wanting it to get, Kiba. It really can. Okay. I got uh I got the Princess of Wands. Okay, I feel like this is you and the energy. The universe is saying if you want to help make it that way the best you can, this is the energy to get into. And I'll explain in a minute. Okay. I also got World, the World card. Okay, World. And then the freaking Magician. Okay, the Magician. And then 3 of Cups. Okay, didn't you get 3 of Cups, Sean?
No,
No? Oh, okay. Well, 3 of Cups. And then the
I didn't
Empress.
get that.
Oh,
No, I got
it,
the Ace of Cups.
okay. I thought you had like 3 when you were talking about them like celebrating and stuff like that. Maybe not.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the I got the Four of Wands.
Oh, okay. Okay. And then the Empress, Kiba. And what I hear with all this stuff, and the Empress is kind of giving me different vibes this time. I'm actually getting vibes of like the kind of energy again for you to be in to help this get to that 3 cups energy, in the best way or the best it can. Okay. This is what I feel for you. So I feel like with the magician and stuff, you can really like work your magic in this. Okay. Yes, it's him and yes, it's his life and his body and mind and everything, da da da. But you care about this relationship and you want to try to help get it, be the most beautiful it can be. And you really can influence this and really can make a difference here. And I feel like you really can because you have like, I feel like you have the energy and the patience and the wanting to. Like, I feel like you really, truly want to help. And I feel like that's one of the biggest things is like not to be like, well, he's like this and like forget him. Or he's like this and I hate it. And I wish he'd change. He's so stupid. It's not like that. It's like, he's like this, and how can I help him? How can I strengthen our emotional bond? How can I help him heal from past trauma? It's like so caring and so loving. And it's like, wow, you know what that is? That's this Empress energy. Like you're being in this, you want to help him. You're not just like he's being this way and so I'm against him. You're like, oh, he's doing these things which maybe aren't the best, but I'm not against him and I'm wanting to help him. Kind of like a kid. Like when Noah, like say he gets upset at something, Miss Noah he gets upset at something, is it going to help for me to go over there and be like, oh my gosh, you get so mad over a video game, blah, blah, blah. Stop getting mad. Is that going to help him at all? No, it's like, it's just like, it's like I want in my mind, I care that he is going. Maybe he's not doing the best thing, but I'm not going to get him in trouble for that. He's going through something and feeling something because of something that doesn't feel good to him. Something that's got him to that point. And it's like I feel this like not all the time, but in general, I feel this like Empress energy. Like I care that he's going through that and that he doesn't feel good. And I want him to feel better. I want him to be able to like handle in a way that goes better for him, not just because I'm not liking how his reaction is or whatever, and I feel like you're that way with Killian. I feel like it's like, let's see, Hunson's like, Juanson, so hold on real quick. Then you are a vegetable. They asked, I responded. There you go, Juanson. That's what I like, okay? That's what I want these days. I know you're witty. I love that you're witty. I love your comments back. Like, I love that so much. And honestly, for most things people say, that's what I want back these days. Instead of like how we all got in the habit of block, 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 delete, delete, delete. Like, I want it more like, okay, just let it pass or witty comments back. I freaking love that. That's amazing. Good, good, good. Okay, so anyways, Kiba girl. Okay, so you know what I hear is yeah, so all the stuff I said, and then I feel like this, okay? It's like, see this world card? I feel like you gotta show up in like this energy too. And with the Princess of Wands, it's like this, it's I'm not going to say it's different from what you're doing, okay, because I feel like you're on the right track, but it's different than most people do. But she's super determined. She's like seeing through things a little further. She's like, I see what's really going on here. He's got stuff from his past, stuff inside him that's causing him to do these things. I see her face. She's like looking like deeply, like she sees beyond like the surface. It's not he's closed off, like he's doing this, like like no, like he must be this about me, whatever. No, it's like you're looking beyond that. You're looking further and understanding that he's being these ways because of stuff that he has inside going on, because maybe trauma or maybe things or past things, whatever that he's went through. Okay, I like it. It's like this determined like energy, like I see further than the surface and I'm going to get this figured out. Okay, because I am really like I love this man and I feel like that a lot for him. It's like this is a very strong connection, this like a burning connection. And it's probably another reason why it's so strong is because like Sean was saying in the beginning, what he was saying about you kind of being a healer for him. Okay, like yeah, you really can be the one that helps him like to move through some of these things and begin to like heal them and begin to like be able to respond in different ways than he is doing. Okay, hold on. So I feel like what I feel and I hear, hold on, is like, okay, so it's like energy of, okay, you being like kind of like this quiet, no, hold on, it's gonna sound really bad. I'm not okay, let me finish the whole thing. Kind of like this, almost like this quiet, soft energy, but it holds him like steady through the things he goes through. And you're like this like understanding energy. You're not accepting whatever, you're not taking whatever, you're not letting whatever happen. Like, yeah, you have you're taking care of yourself. You're making sure, da 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 da. You're not just like, step on me, I'll be a doormat. It's not like that. Like, let me just hush over in the corner and you do whatever you want. It's not like that. It's like you're this like presence that's like kind of like holding steady, like through stuff. And it's like he feels these things from stuff he's been through. And so he reacts these ways or does these things, closing off or whatever the heck he's saying or doing. As long as you feel like this is what you want to do, it's like this energy of I see that. It's just like with Noah. Like I see that and I see you being this way. And I feel like this way that you're being, Killian, it is this is what you're feeling, okay? It's like not necessarily that you're saying this to him, I don't know, but the energy you're like projecting is that you're going through this, you're being this way, not because you want to be mean or want to do this or don't care about this, but you're being this way. One second, babe, okay? I love you. But because of the stuff you've been through, and I see that and I'm aware of that. And I'm not gonna like go against you because you're feeling that. And I'm not gonna run away because you're feeling that. It's not gonna push me away. It's not gonna make me say forget you. It's not gonna make me mad at you. I'm gonna be here for you through it. Let's like deal with this together. Let's figure this out together. Um, it's like I don't know. I feel a big part of it is somehow trying to remain like calm, like through it. Okay. And being, maybe not in the moment of things, because in the moment of things, it's really hard. Like sometimes things, if you go into things in the moment, it's just going to go more into that. So during like calm times and when things are fine, like to talk about things and to be, I don't know how close you guys talk, but I feel like if he understood that you understand that he's not wanting to be certain ways, but it's what comes out of him because that's what he's gotten used to or what he's learned to kind of do because of all he's been through and all he feels and holds inside. Honestly, I hear things. If he's open to things, you guys could even do some little like um kind of like healing ritual type things together. I don't know if he's open to any of that, but you guys could do things together. I know someone, me and them used to do stuff like we'd write out stuff, and things that were hard that we went through, things that may have like made us respond and be or react certain ways to things and be certain ways. And we'd write those things out and we'd burn them, and whatever, just to kind of like releasing ritual type things. Like maybe honestly, if he's open to it, I don't know if he is, like things that you do together as a couple to like heal past stuff. I know there's lots of videos and things on it. You could look up things like that and be like, hey, like, I know, that I want us to do good and let him know how much you care about him. And it's not against him and it's not like seeing him and trying to change him. It's just about being realistic. And the truth is, like there's certain ways he's being that are because of stuff he's been through, and it's like it's not his fault and you're not like judging him like it's because of him, like and you're messing up. And even explain how like you even don't handle things the best way and you'll do those things too, those things you want to work on too. And let's do this together. Like I care so much about you. And it's like we could really have this beautiful, beautiful like relationship. And I want to get there with you. I know this may seem weird or maybe you're not really into it, but what have we got to lose? Let's try it. I mean, do we want to continue how things are now? I mean, I would love them to get like this for us. I really believe they could. But the truth is, we both, have things that we can like heal from and move through. And I bet it can make it where, we really do end up in so much more of this Two of Cups and this Three of Cups energy where things feel so much more you know, beautiful between us and where things feel better. Don't you want things to like feel better where we feel so much lighter and happier? Like we can really get to that. It's not our fault that we're, the way we are and we react the way we are, but we can do something about it. I don't want to stay like that. I want to be like this with you. I know we can be. And let's do it together. This may sound really weird to you, but let's try it. Let's do some things and, see if like some healing energy, healing past stuff, healing the inner child, ritual type stuff that you guys look up can help both of you to like, and do it on both of you so he doesn't feel like you're pointing fingers at him. See if it can help you guys move through things. And I really feel like it can. I feel like it can. It's like, see this magician, it's like using tools at hand to like work magic. And it really is like magic because it's with energy you're working with. And I feel like you never know. Okay. I feel like you never know. Um, I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. And it's in this like really like intuitive thing. I'm not thinking right now. It's what I feel like I'm hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. And I know you can do it. And he may be a little resistant, but just make it really sound like, don't just say it and give up once if he doesn't want to. Maybe write him a message or an actual letter about it or something, to just be like, hey, I really care about you. I really want us to be able to get like this. Just please, for me, can we just try a couple things? Maybe it feels weird, maybe it sounds weird, but pretty please, because I really want us to get here, don't you? Let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. That's what I feel, girl.
I'm hearing trust. Having him trust you. In the long run, you two are going to be able to heal and move forward, and he's going to heal some of those things over time. He's going to heal those things from the past, from his past trauma, together with you. And I'm hearing trust. Trust is the big one, where if you stick with him and you earn his trust, that's going to be a big one in his book. That's going to be a big one that he remembers for a long time. If you're together or not together, he's going to remember that big time, that you were there for him in time of need. You were there for him, and he was able to trust you with those things that he wasn't able to tell everyone else. Because some things you're not able to tell everybody, and you can tell around somebody. You can tell when you are comfortable enough with the person to tell them things you would tell nobody else. You can tell when you are physically, mentally comfortable in a place, and you can tell someone things you will not tell anybody. If
Yeah.
he's comfortable telling,
Wait, no, wait.
if he is comfortable telling you certain things that he wouldn't tell anybody else, I wouldn't worry too much. I would learn to get his trust, because it's going to build the strength with you both and move you forward. That's what spirit finally, the last kind of thing up. Spirit is telling and pulling into it and saying,
Yeah.
earn his trust. And as you earn his trust, he's going to remember that. And that's going to be a big one in time of need. He's going to remember
Yeah.
that. And that's going to be a big one that really pulls
Yeah,
you two
it's
together.
it's really big. And I feel like one of the main things, Kiba, it goes along with that, is to help him. Just keep in mind to even tell him, help him to get into this energy or this understanding that you are on his team. You are on the same side. You're not against him. It's you and him against whatever comes up in your guys' relationship. It's not you against him when he's doing these things or being these ways or something happens. It's you and him against whatever happens, even if it's something that one of you guys are doing or did. It's not you guys against each other. It's you guys together against that. Let's look at this thing that I'm doing. Let's look at this thing that you're doing. Let's look at this thing that happened. Let's be on the same side about, against
Absolutely.
whatever comes up. So,
And
yeah.
that comes back and what's popping in my head now is the hermit card. The hermit card. That is when you're speaking to him and you're having conversations, if you don't understand something, let him know, hey, I don't understand how you feel. Can you please explain it to me? Because I understand how you feel about this. I'm not gonna say I feel.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna say how I feel. I'm not gonna say I know how you feel if you don't. Just let him know, hey, I don't understand. Can you explain it a little bit more? And that's you taking the time, as the hermit reversed. That's you taking the time to look at it through his eyes and look at it through
Mm.
his perspective and try to understand it through his perspective. That's both of you healing to understand it and say, hey, you're feeling this way, but how does this relate back to me? How can we heal each
Yeah.
other?
Yeah,
You're
that's
healing,
actually
you're
really
gonna
good
heal each
stuff.
other.
Yeah.
You're gonna heal each other.
Yeah. And the way that you no, and no, just kidding. I'm talking about a message. No, no, but the way you feel, Kiba, the things you're doing, the way you're looking at things, like the way you're coming across, like that you want to help him and want to help you guys be the most beautiful relationship that you can be in everything. Um, it shows me that it can really, really get there. It really can. Okay, you're in the right spot, the right energy, the right, you got the right like frame of mind. So it's just about helping to get him on the same page that you guys can like do that together. Okay.
Certainly. I
Divine
know.
affirmations. Hold on. Hi. Oh, good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by again. Good to see
I
you.
know.
Yay, yay, yay.
I know, Kathleen. On the list, we had a few more people that we need to do. I needed to head out for the day. If you wanted to stay on and
Okay.
finish up, if you have
Honestly,
time to stay on and finish up,
yeah.
I ha-
I'll
I have
see
to
if
head out
any
for
of these I'll see if any of these three people are still here. If they are, I'm actually gonna let them know that I will get them next time because I gotta get going too. I gotta like do some stuff with Noah and then I gotta do regular work. So
certainly.
um
I gotta get ready so I can. My daughter's gonna be home soon, and I gotta get ready to get to work so I can go
sounds
cook
good.
today.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna say bye to you, mister. I'll check these other people and thank you so much. So
No
we
problem.
got
Thank
the
you. Thank
donation
you.
from Mama of Boys from Annie earlier. So I'll send you half a bayet. And
Thank you.
thank
I
you so
appreciate
much
it.
for coming on with me and doing this with me. I swear I feel like we read really good. I feel like the readings like really go hand in hand with each other. It's really cool.
The energy. The energy.
And I my favorite thing, I feel like we talked about so many important things, so many awesome just things to I don't know, I feel like there's so much awesome wisdom in this whole live today. So thank you for coming on and talking and
No,
doing everything with everybody.
thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me know that you wanted to collaborate again. Thank you. A few times you have let me know, and I opened my schedule up a little bit. I was able to make it work for you. So I want to thank you for having me and tuning into your frequency here and everything like that. And thank you for everyone that did subscribe or is going to subscribe to Kathleen's channel or my own channel. Thank you again. And what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. I will catch you guys tomorrow for the 78 card archive on my channel.
Woo. Very cool. Yep. Anybody in the chat, sub to me. And then if you haven't subbed to Sean here, his link to his channel is in the pinned comment. Okay. So click on that and go sub to him. He's Sean with Intuitive Insights Tarot. So Intuitive Insights with two S's Tarot. That's how you can find his channel as well. And all right. Bye, mister. Thank
All right,
you.
I'll catch you guys later. All right, no problem. Bye.
Cool, cool. Okay, and then yes, Grand Central and Witch King and Caitlin, you guys let me know if you're in the chat. If you're not in the chat, then we'll just whatever. But if you are in the chat, and say something now, then we will catch you next time. So Witch King, um, let's see, did you say it? No, no, no. Grand Central. Okay, one second, Noah, okay, honey? Grand Central. I'm gonna write you down somewhere. Oh, I was going to do divine affirmations too. Well, divine affirmations, I will get you next time as well. Bye, Kiba girl. I love you. Caitlin. Okay, is that all right, Caitlin? Okay, because we've been on 10, 11, we've been on quite a while, and I think Noah's starving, and no, it's not about starving. It's there's a pain in your back. Okay, I will come check it out. Really? Okay, I will come help you in a minute. And so it's been a while since breakfast, so I gotta give you something. And then I gotta get working. So Caitlin, girl, yes, and divine affirmations. And where's Caitlin? Let me write down Caitlin. Caitlin, divine affirmations, and Grand Central. Um, King Baldwin, are you here right now? Say something real quick, King Baldwin, if you're here still. So yeah, you guys, Divine Affirmations, Caitlin, Grand Central. We'll definitely get you guys next time, okay? And thank you guys for hanging out and everything. You said bye to Sean. Okay. Okay, very cool. say goodbye to me? Yes, in a second. Let me get this off, okay, babe? And I will come do stuff with you. We'll figure it out. All right. I guess he's not here. So I got you guys that did say something in the chat down for next time. I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. Juanson. Oh, Juanson said hi, Noah. He said, oh, hello. Hello. He sent a broomstick, a ghost, a hand waving hi, and some magical stars. Is that is like talking about like the ghost something thing we did that one day? Oh, maybe. Well, Juanson likes all things scary. Yes. He does. Cool. Okay. Noah's like flying from the stairs to the bed. Or from a dresser that's gonna flip over. It's not. It's for some reason on the ground, like it's not wiggling. Okay, I've warned you. Okay, if stuff happens, then you gotta let them risk their own life, right? Or they'll never learn. Okay. Caitlin said hello, Noah, too. I think yeah, you've heard of Caitlin before. She comes on a lot and been on a long time too. Say hi, Caitlin. Hi, Caitlin. Okay. Oh, King Baldwin is here. Okay, let me write you down too, King Baldwin. King Baldwin. So I gotta go. Sean had to go, and I gotta go. It got a little bit late. I gotta go help Noah with stuff and work. So, but I got Divine Affirmations, Caitlin, Grand Central, and King Baldwin. I got you guys down to do a little spark read for you next time. Okay. I know it would have been cool with Sean, but he'll be back on with me, I'm sure, another time. I'm sure Dan will come on and read with me sometime too. Plus, Dan's gonna have his own channel. He'll be going live his own soon too. I'm so excited. And yeah, I'll probably see who else wants to like collab. Maybe I'll get Game on Middle on, get her on again with me. I don't know. We'll see. See who all wants to come on, and maybe Love Oracle. Wouldn't that be fun? I never had Love Oracle on with me. I think I'm gonna ask if she wants to. Love Anna, Love Oracle. She's really cool. I like her a lot. Have I met her? She definitely says hi to you and stuff. Yeah. And then Dan also said hi. Hi, Noah. He said, I got ya. Hello, Dan. Quentin said, oh, there's an amazing game that will be coming out that's in the realms of witchcraft. Look up 1666 Amsterdam. I will write it down. 1666 Amsterdam. That sounds really cool. I'll totally look it up. Yeah, he said that you might like it. Probably. Okay, guys, I will see you all later. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Thank you guys for helping and everything. Bye.